Hello, everyone. Welcome to our surprise FHL live stream celebrating our 10K subs on YouTube. Woo!
Woo!
We're very excited to do this surprise stream for you guys today. We have a great show.
Yeah.
We have a
Here's
lot of
Savvy.
new. Yeah, we got drinks. We got drinks tonight. We got some weed, y'all. Rome, where
But I
yours
have
at?
something I can't tell no we get demonetized, but fuck it. We won't make an exception tonight.
Yeah, so we have a great show for you guys today. We have a tons of different topics to talk about, more inclusive, more behind the scenes stuff we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about our favorite guests we've had. We've had tons of guests on the network who shared tons of information, tons of life stories that helped us on our journey. We're going to talk about some of our favorite topics we've covered, not only on the roundtable, but also on our shows for FHL as well. We're also going to talk about our favorite live streams, some of the funniest moments of FHL, some of the most memeable moments, some of the most funniest moments. So those are going to be fun. We're also going to talk about behind the scenes stuff, like what kind of work goes into creating a network, what kind of work goes into creating a show, preparing for one, talking about one, and also we're going to be talking about the future of FHL and our predictions on how big it can be. But before we get into it, I do want to introduce everybody. So we're going to start off with Nick. We have Nick, Socialist MMA. How are you, man?
What's up, RJ? I definitely want to talk about how we started too. So that's gonna be a fun conversation because that boy Rome, that boy Rome hit me with a phone call, and I was like, "Bet, I'm down." But anyway, I'll talk about the story here soon.
Pretty well. We have Sabrina Salvati. How are you, Savvy?
Hey RJ, hey guys, and yes, Christian, my beer is right here. I saw you in the chat.
And we have Andy Kennedy. How are you, Andy? Andy, I think you're muted. Your mic's muted.
Sorry, guys. My normal setup is my microphone stand mixer is all at some event that I'm DJing tomorrow. So if it sounds crappy, that's it.
Oh, no problem. We're just glad to have you with us, man. How are you, Killjoy Meg? How are you today?
I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a rough day, but this is definitely a good way to end the night, and it was good to wake up to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, this is awesome. So excited to hear everybody.
Perfectly well said there. Meg, turn your mic down just a little bit.
And
then sure. we also have JV with the boa on, rocking it. How are you, JV?
I'm trying to open up these damn edibles right now so I can get licked just like Rome and Nick.
How many milligrams you got over there?
The whole bag.
I'm doing a few because y'all worth it.
And we got Rome Bethia himself. How are you, Rome? How you doing?
So I'm high as hell.
Of course.
When you not, bro? When are you not?
Man, I'm feeling good though. You know, shit. I've been out here all week. You know, feeding people and clothing people. So just feeling good. Feeling, you know what I'm saying. Feel good to be back. Feel good to, you know what I'm saying. Seeing people that support us and feel good to hit 10K. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that was like a long drag. It was like we shot like 100 subscribers to like 900, you know what I'm saying, 9,000 something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, but I'm glad that y'all found us finally. Thanks, Tim Black.
Yeah, I agree. Perfectly well said there. So we do want to start off with a video that our very own Savvy Savs created for all of you. It's a 5-minute clip we're going to share with you live right now. So JB, get prepared to set that one up. Do you have it up and ready, JB?
No, I don't, because I.
Just edibles.
Okay.
Hold on. I can get it really quick.
Well, I have something to say about it really quick.
Sure.
When I made this, it was actually for a faculty member that I used to work with like years ago. He saw like something FHL related on one of my social media and asked me if there was any way I could send him something to show like what we do. So just be advised, like when you see this is going to be us being very PC. So it's not there were things I couldn't include.
So Rome's not going to be in there essentially. I'm sorry, Rome. We gotta make one for Rockin' for you.
Yeah. I was like, dang it! I was like, I have to take
I already
something.
got a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's all good. I already know how it is. They gonna find out sooner or later. Like, oh, okay, well. Where the fuck they been hiding this guy?
All right, so I'm about to share my screen. Oh, I need to mute myself too. I gotta do that. Hold on, let me mute myself because I don't know what may happen.
Okay, no problem.
Mr. Wolf, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Please explain the necessity of raising the minimum wage.
Most countries in the world have a minimum wage. And the reason they have it is that if you let
Ah, fuck. Damn lag. See, it's the CIA again.
capitalism work by
Capitalism.
itself as a private market-based private enterprise system, it has shown in country after country that it is perfectly consistent with levels of wages that don't allow people literally to survive. In other words, left to itself.
Well, you can see we're still 6 months in and we still got
wages
never
in
mind.
the capitalist system can and in the past often have gone so low that it has produced literally starvation, homelessness, and a deep anger of those people left at the bottom in that way.
I want to pass it to Sabrina. I was covering Biden's class war.
So what's going to happen is once this takes place, you're going to see more people become evicted. You're going to see more people like out on the streets. This is why someone like Trump could win again, because the Democrats are showing that they're not that much better either. Joe Biden isn't doing anything that's really helping working class people. He's not doing anything that's really helping Black people. He doesn't even want to do, like I said, the $15 minimum wage. He said he was going to cancel student loan debt for people that went to HBCUs. That's gone. And this is why come midterms, Republicans can take back the House, they can take back the Senate, and come the next presidential election, someone like Trump could win again.
When I see the Black community like vote in droves, like, at least the older Black Americans, Bernie won the you vote over Biden. When I see like Black Boomer side with Biden over someone who had the most pro-Black policies, which I call Medicare for all, it hurts my soul, and I'm not gotta do something to educate people. And that's why I do what I do, and that's why I'm passionate. That didn't answer your question in a very long one.
No, it doesn't. Both of y'all answered though.
That's a Nick answer.
I'll say this though. I'll say this to my brother Nick, sister Jackie. Both of you all are so humble and tend to underestimate the scope of your courage. Because when you say, well, there's no other option, I can't stay silent. Whole lot of folk get scared.
I don't get it.
And go to another option. Whole lot of folk remain silent, even when they get that new information, Sister Jackie. You know what I mean? So they may talk to you in private about, yeah, Sister Jackie, you know, I understand what you're saying now. I got duped by all of that neoliberal stuff, but I ain't going public. I ain't going to raise my voice. That's good. That's another step. So you all have a fire. You got a spirit. That's what Hampton had. You know how many folk was courageous as Fred Hampton in Chicago? There was some, but not a whole lot. Why? Because he got a deep love. He had a vision. He had a mama who freed him up. He had friends who empowered him. He was listening to Curtis and the Shot Lights and the others. The music took him to a different level.
Has Joe Biden been a pro-Black president? And do he has? I'm trying to keep a straight face asking this. And do you think he is representing the Black community well?
Absolutely not. Joe Biden is not like, no. I mean, even if he wanted to go back and fix some of the things that he's done, he had opportunities to do so. So, for example, the crime bill, all of the crime bills that Joe Biden was a part of, what has he done to try to reverse the effects of that? He doesn't even want to decriminalize marijuana.
What we're witnessing too is the moving of the Overton window, if you will, because if you say if you say Joe Biden is doing a great job with the black agenda, that means he's doing well, and that means there's a certain segment of black people who will say, okay, maybe my situation.
Okay.
Situation is not the situation, but they're saying, I just saw a black person is saying he's helping black people, and maybe it hasn't trickled down to me, but he's helping black people, and this is how the continued propaganda of black people being funneled to the Democratic Party through propaganda like this. It is absurd. It's almost offensive. It is offensive to even act like that there isn't even a black agenda in place.
The uncomfortable are the only people that have a sense of urgency. So if you want to make comfortable people have a sense of urgency, you have to make them uncomfortable.
Okay, that was beautiful. Nice for the video, Savvy. It was great. It was nice, 5 minutes long with really a lot of the stuff that happened in the beginning parts of FHL. So
That's back when we were still using HAPs.
Yeah.
We come a long way in a short time. It's pretty crazy. I was watching Savvy Sav show, and she had the first interview that we did, and that was only earlier this year, and that was a trip. It was like completely different. It was almost like a completely different vibe. But things changed, and you can see that based on our content that we have now.
Yeah, we were a lot
you okay?
calmer.
Because you having a little too much fun over there. Well, I think it's really... So let's go around the table and see what's everyone's opinions on that video if you don't. Because if not, then Nick can really get started on really how the founding of FHL started. So any comments on that video?
Based on that video, I can tell you guys this. Because you guys saw, I'm glad I started with my interview with Dr. Cornell. Because people who follow my political journey, when I was canvassing for Bernie and when I first started my channel, I used to always kind of joke around because Dr. Cornel West played a giant role in my political development. He was the guy that broke my cognitive dissonance over Barack Obama because he went against the entire black neoliberal establishment. They hated him. They smeared him. And I remember back when I thought Barack Obama was a good leader, back when I wasn't really paying attention that much. I wanted him to do well, and I heard Dr. Cornel West. And that's all it took. That was the seed was planted. I was like, I'm gonna hear both arguments out and see which ones make more sense. And Dr. Cornel West destroyed these black neoliberals because they were trying to defend Barack Obama. The Michael Eric Dysons who were trying to make excuses for him, like, oh, well, he's the first black president. Of course he's going to be conservative. What? So you're going to sell our community out to the police state? You're going to bomb the Middle East even more than George Bush did? You're going to start 5 more wars? You're going to expand the ICE and the immigration inhumane system? And you want to defend that? And that was Dr. Cornel West was bringing up. The Black Panthers stood in solidarity with the Palestinians. And then Barack Obama was complicit and funding Israel more while they did a genocide in Palestine. So these are the things that you have to be intellectually honest and you had to criticize our leaders for. And he was the one that led me down that path. So I always joked, I'm like, man, the day that I can have Dr. Cornel West call me Brother Nick, I would die happy. So then he said it a few times in the stream. I was just sitting back and then everyone was mentioning me like, it finally happened. So that's easily my favorite moment. So
very well said there. Anyone else wants to share their comments on the videos or some early famous moments early on?
I'll add it. I just want to say like that, looking back at that, it just goes to show you how far we've come. Because I'm looking back at that and I'm like, oh man, that was when I had like that one ring light. And then I'm looking back and I'm like, why do I look like I'm dressed like I'm going to school? Like, I don't know. Like, we've come a long way, but I feel like we were a lot calmer back then. Because, like, Nick, when you came on last time and I showed that that clip from that interview that we did, like, a while back, somebody put in the chat, yeah, y'all better now.
You're talking about your ring light, Savvy. At least you had a light. I had no light. Like, I literally did my show at 5 o'clock back then. And I would start bright, sunny, and then by the end of my show, I'm dark in the face. Like I had no light.
Oh yeah.
My audio is terrible. Like, look at some of them early videos. They still on YouTube. The World Margaret Kimberly, and then my video was terrible. Oh my gosh!
And all the
people who used to watch my old streams used to know how ghetto my setup used to be. The stream may crash at any given moment. Just know we just streamed for like 3 hours, but it could end at any time because that's how bad the early production was. That's why I called RJ Jackie up, because me and Ron had a conversation, because RJ was like one of my first guests I had on my old shows. So it was like that was the obvious call for me when me and Ron decided to create this group. When we talked to CJ, I was like, "Yo, we gotta get JB, we gotta get RJ, and we gotta get Jackie, because those are the OGs from my old show that was horribly produced." Because I'm just still learning. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't want to be a YouTuber.
Jackie,
we got
Jackie.
We got.
I literally just got off work. I am walking out of my job right now.
Nice.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
How you been,
That
Jackie?
boy
Good to see you,
is itchy
Jackie.
as hell. It's good to
Good to
see
see you guys. Yeah, just wanted to like join the stream before it ends to tell everybody, hey, thank you. Y'all are awesome. You know who you are. Don't be taking awesome credit if you're not awesome.
Yeah, we actually just started the stream. Actually, we're just talking right now. Sabby made a video of a lot of our early on shows with you were included a lot with Dr. Cornel West, as well as Professor Richard Wolf. So a lot of our greatest hits early on. And right now we're talking about some of the early struggles we've had. And also Nick is talking about how his experience with starting FHO. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Do you want to give some early comments on that, Jackie?
Not really. Like I literally just got out of work. I can show you Long Beach. Want to see Long Beach?
What's up, Long Beach?
Look at that.
That's where Snoop Dogg is from.
Not this part.
Yeah, Rome's not impressed.
Thanks for all the
That's a
super
different
chats,
part of
guys.
Long Beach. Yeah, thanks for the super chats, guys. What they said.
Yeah, so
I'll take off
Andy
my mask when I get to the car, but I'm not doing it a second before. Anyway,
Makes sense.
feel free to keep
Totally
chatting.
respectable. Totally respectable.
Yeah, so Andy, Meg, do you guys have any comments so far on the video or even at the conversation at hand about some of the early on episodes of FHO?
I'm just so glad to have better internet. I am so grateful for better internet. But I mean,
oh my god, yeah.
But I mean, that's definitely, you know, how, as Nick was saying about his old show run, like jump in through his Discord and shit, like his.
Yeah, Meg was the OG. And I had to bring Meg on at first because we had a Discord. We were just talking a lot of shit back then, and we knew we just had a foundation. We get people to watch. Feel like, man, it's fun. It was fun.
Because
oh my god, I hate
when
Discord.
Nick said that.
Yes,
I know it's awful.
I hate it.
But I mean,
the video quality from chatting on Discord is god awful.
I abandoned that Discord.
But I mean,
I don't know what's going on. People like, you know what's going on your Discord? Nope, that shit's gone.
But I mean, those were some fun days though, because you know, being able to jump in the Discord, and his like Nick had mentioned on Twitter that he wanted to start a channel. I was like, do it. Like you have great things to say. You should absolutely have a show. And I'm honestly so proud to see how you've grown and how everyone else has grown, and you know, being able to be a part of it, because like being on Nick's show, you know, I was introduced to RJ and Jackie. I mean, without all that, I would never have met Jackie. What?
I remember with Meg and Jackie, they hit off immediately. They immediately hijacked my channel. It was the Meg and Jackie.
A deeply serious political show with Dee Dee and Jackie.
One thing to everybody, I just want to say hello to everybody who's watching on Rockfin. Panda, thank you for the $10 tip on Rockfin. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Thank you.
Like, I'm still pretty sure you're a furry.
Who, me? Of course I'm fluffy. Oh.
Nick.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
We don't talk about that.
I was about he's a furry. No, those were good times. But yeah, the quality of the show has definitely improved.
Definitely, I agree. I remember like the old Meg in terms of like pre-good internet. Like it was either the audio or the video, and it would be botchy. Then her stream would just crash, and now
Yeah.
we're just
I
happy Meg
mean,
has a good
it's still a
internet.
little glitchy, but it's definitely better.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
definitely.
Jackie used to always be like, "No, Meg."
Definitely. Andy, do you have anything you want to add right now, or?
Sure. I mean, we haven't been here long with you guys, so we don't have a lot of history with you. I just wanted to mention how much I appreciate all of you. I think that you're all amazingly authentic and just full of energy, and I never hear a talking point from any of you that I don't disagree with. It's just I just love the whole concept of everyone pushing in the same direction and trying to make a difference. The one thing I will mention about our show together, Carrie and I, when she came up with the idea of doing a morning show, and this was we've been doing it now for almost 2 years. Originally, she'd asked me to do it. I think it wasn't because she needed a co-host and she couldn't find anybody yet. Right? Because I had no experience. I'm a musician and I'll sing in front of people, but I was very self-conscious about speaking in front of people. Plus the fact that I had Meg-style internet, so I was really afraid. And when the pandemic hit, my daughter was in school and her and I were here alone, and she had to do her schooling from home. So our internet was so bad that only one of us could use it. So in the winter time, I would have to go outside on my back deck with my phone and use the network so that I could do the live streaming with Carrie. And I don't know if you've ever been to Canada, but in the wintertime, outside is not the place you want to be. And so it was literally me in a jacket and mitts and a hat, holding my phone in front of my face, hosting Hair of the Dog for the first few months after the pandemic hit. So it's increased in quality a little bit since then.
Perfectly well said there, Andy. We'll love your commentary on that. So the next topic I want to really bring to the table with you guys, and I'll go last, is I want to talk about really our first 6 months. And in this 6 months, we had tons of guests who talked about many different topics: foreign policy, economics, healthcare, yada yada. So I do want to take around the table and talk about your favorite guests you've had on your show, or a top 3, and really just talk about how they've influenced you on your journey throughout this process. So does anyone want to take a crack at it first? It's open for the table.
I've had a ton of great guests, and some of the guests that I've had, they aren't very famous, they aren't very widely known, but they were brilliant, and they had something that taught me something. One of my favorite guests was one of my first guests, Alan Axelrod. That dude is an encyclopedia. And so that was great for me because I started to learn more about how, through the activist side. And this is one of the reasons why, having activists on is so important, because it gives you not only a scope into their life and how things operate and how you can help, but also it kind of influences you. It kind of rubs off on you. You know what I mean? That activist mindset kind of takes over. And I've had fun conversations with people. Like, I can't even limit it to 3. Like, every single guest I've had has been awesome. From people like Ron Placone and Chris Richards and oh my goodness, Sharif Shrugs, Jabari Morris. There's been so many, and hell, I mean, even all of you that I've actually spoke to over the course of the last 5 months, all of you have been amazing to talk to. And so I don't, as far as guests, I count all of you as well, because you all have taught me so much as far as looking more deeper into things, and challenging my perspective. Like I always tell people this. I'm not a communist, but if communism is the mountaintop, I'm halfway up the mountain on my way to the summit. You know what I mean? So they're challenging my perspective, and it's actually made me a much better person. I can't tell you how many times I've had class sessions with RJ and Jackie teaching me how to do stuff late nights. And I'm just like, look at my thumbnails. Jackie, look at how much more organized I am. RJ, look at the information that I now can retain. Nick, look at how much more enthusiastic I am. Rome, look at how much more personable I am. Sabby, look at how much more in tune with my feminine side that I am. Meg, look at, it's just look at, and then look at how many questions I try to ask more questions, just like CJ. Everybody has contributed to my development. And so this is one of the reasons why I am so grateful. Last year, I would have never, ever dreamed that I would be doing this. This is actually something that I've actually been wanting to do for my entire life. I wanted to be a voiceover actor and an announcer. And that never really truly happened for me. And then next thing you know, one day, Nick's like, hey, come on the stream. And I'm like, okay, all right, fine. And then there's a bunch of us there. And then CJ's like, you guys are like, I think we should make a channel. And I was floored. Why was I floored? Because you have these brilliant people who I had no idea that I didn't think I could ever measure up to them. And then you add new people like Meg, Sabby, Afeni, Carrie, Andy. You add them in, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, these people are brilliant. Why am I here? And I realized that I'm the comedy relief. But anyway, no, I was kidding. but truth be told, these are my family, and I love them so much. And they brought out the best in me, and I can't say how grateful I am to all of you.
Beautifully well said there, JB.
JB.
What I pride myself in doing as a citizen journalist, and that's why I had to invite JB on, because I challenge the mainstream consensus that only a few amount of people are allowed to have a voice in this political sphere. So when I started my channel, I'm like, okay, I want to hear from a different perspective. They don't have to be like a celebrity, Ivy League educated. I didn't care about that. I just want to hear about from people I actually care. I like their opinions for the most part. I saw JB. JB's like things on fire on the timeline. I'm like, all right, I want to talk to that guy. Then I talked to him. Like, all right, he's real. Like, and I want to hear more from him. And what I wanted to do, and this is why I've been like kind of radicalized over this last 2 years, because I would invite people to my left on my shows. Like I would invite hardcore communists before I was a communist on there. And I'm like, all right, I want to see what you guys say. Let's see what you got. Push me left. And that happened a lot of times. Like shit. I had a guest that had communist flags in the background. I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't see this coming, but let's go. And that's what we wanted to grow our friend elected. Yeah, that's why we talk to so many different people here. That's why we try to invite a wide different amount of guests.
I'm looking at Rome.
I think the weed kicking in, y'all.
Bro, Rome just vibing, man. Rome just vibing.
Yeah, Rome ain't said shit in like 15 minutes.
I'm with Rome right now. I just want to thank Black in the Empire for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
What's that?
It might have been Jackie because Jackie's in the background.
Oh yeah. Anyone want to go next and talk about some favorite guests they've had on, or guests that really have helped them along this journey?
Shit, I thought I was muted. Sorry, guys. I'm off camera because I'm driving, and the way my phone is sitting in my camera, you'd just be staring at my boobs. Nobody wants to do that. So
And your point?
Save that for your
I'm gonna
OnlyFans.
spare y'all. Nope, we don't do that. This is a good Christian channel.
No, it ain't.
And as a matter of fact, somebody's going to tip $20 for me not to show my boobs. I'm willing to bet.
Oh Lord.
Okay, see,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
like so thankful for Jackie. I really am.
It's just
Yeah.
like, what?
Huh? I said I'm so thankful for you.
Road rage.
Wait, what did you say? You're kind of breaking up, Jackie.
She said road rage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deep Moody Purple Blue said that our subscribers just went up because of you, Jackie, because of
Not showing your boobs.
Yes, good. They heard that I was keeping those bad boys covered, and they were like, thank God. That's what happened.
No.
Okay, so you might hear me cussing a lot of people out because I am driving on the freeway in LA, so it happens. Been
Yeah,
on the
you tried
freeway for
driving.
30
Oh, boy.
seconds, already got cut out. Like,
Yeah,
how you
try
cut me
driving.
off as we're getting on the freeway? What?
So try driving in Detroit.
No, thank you.
I'm sure. I'm sure LA's probably worse. Tampa and Orlando are pretty bad too.
oh yeah, Orlando.
Mm.
At least you don't.
Yeah.
need snow
Especially
tires.
around the parks. That's true.
Yeah, I got-
Don't need snow tires.
Yeah.
Did you say
There's a lot
snow
of rain,
tires?
though.
Did somebody just say snow tires?
Yes.
What is wrong with y'all? I have the AC on right now.
No one's
Snow
using
tires.
snow tires
It's a,
right
it's a
now.
little early.
No. It's a little early now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's-
next month, you guys will use them then, right?
Well,
We'll have 100-degree days, like 3 in a row, and you guys will be using snow tires. That's climate change for you.
yeah. Well, actually, the climate change part, the last 3 to 5 years, has actually made Michigan a lot warmer during the winter. Like we used to have like below zero temperatures. Like when I was in middle school, we used to have like temperatures of negative 35 degrees wind chill, and we haven't had a below zero degrees in like a couple of years. So it's been ridiculous in terms of climate change.
No, you know what's ridiculous? Living in a place where the temperature goes below 0. That's fucking ridiculous. If the temperature gets to below 35, God doesn't want you to live there.
Don't go to Alaska.
Hey, look,
Okay.
if you can't speak
So long to all
about
of Canada.
where your guys don't want you to live if you don't have water. You don't even have water.
Yes, we do. Hey, you
No,
Michigan
don't.
boys
Almost-
can't talk to me about a drought because y'all are next. Nestle just started taking your water, so
We about to get rid of this. Ain't gonna be like y'all.
our drought is not homemade. It is capitalist made. It's because Nestle took all our water, and then they decided to move to yours.
Yeah, that's true. They're pumping out millions to billions of gallons a day, and they don't even pay for the water. They
See,
just pay for
that's what the man
packet-
wants you to
plastic
believe.
packaging.
That's what Big California wants you to believe, but in all reality, Cali just suck ass.
Thank you so much for the super chats, guys.
I'll go about
Big ass trucks.
the I'll go about the I guess favorite guest, RJ. That's what we're doing. Like favorite 3.
Yeah, like favorite guest, like your favorite guest or guest on your show that's kind of like helped you along the way politically.
I would say Jimmy, Nico, and Rome. And I say those 3 because they're so real. Like when Rome came on like my show really early, I think that was like I think Rome was like the second guest I had on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was like, it seemed like it was a really long time, but Rome, I remember like Rome came on and was just like, he was just himself. Just like really chill, but at the same time, like just telling the truth, like about the squad and Joe Biden and all that stuff. So that was like before, I think before a lot of us got really angry. But Rome was already like, no, he was trying to. That was right after Force the Vote.
No, this before. I think this is before. Actually, this is before Frampton left us, or I think we was cooking up Frampton left us, something like that. But I know, like, yeah. We weren't even not even close to where we are today when you invited me on your show. And I was like, hell yeah, jump on there. Because I had watched like two of your, I had watched the episode, like you had hopped in my, I forgot who the hell I was watching. You was like right after them. But you only had a handful of followers. I was like, all right, she still sending shit. But with your little intro and shit like that, I still remember the music.
Yeah. I had that theme song stuck in my head all the time, and I love the image of like Savvy and drinking that beer on the stream. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl, with the Bernie sign. Oh, I love that.
And then Jimmy and Nico, because like when Nico came on, I felt like Nico, he had a way of like getting his point across in a calm way, but at the same time it was like you felt that, because it's like you could feel the emotion behind what he was saying, like from his experiences and everything. And then when Jimmy came on, Jimmy was really in the beginning the interview started off really calm, and then Jimmy went into Jimmy mode. And then I was like I'm just gonna let him do his thing, and he just kind of like took off, and like Jimmy was really upset. Then that was right after that whole
that was great timing. It was great timing.
Right after
that was right when the whole Kyle Kalinske thing went off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. So he just let it out, and I was like, I will let him go. I give Jimmy a lot of props, because I give them props for helping boost independent media, small independent media, especially black leftists and black left media spaces, because you're not seeing that with a lot of the boutique left. They don't have to be named, but these people, they will never help boost another platform. So if you have criticism of Jimmy Dore, there may be criticism to have, but you gotta give him that. At least he's supporting small independent media, especially different. Like I see him with other shows he go on. It's a wide variety of voices, people of color, black leftists, etc., etc. So big props for him for that, and props for anyone else to do that, because a lot of people at the Grave Zone does the same thing. Because these are the people that just because they're intellectually honest and consistent, they want to have conversation with people that align with them. So that's why I was able to have those conversations with Max Blumenthal. I just talked to Aaron Mate as well, and we had a lot of those great foreign policy discussions with these people who they help, they boost us by coming on our show, and they spreading the message with us. So you gotta give these people props, because a lot of people, they just in it for the ego. That's the old left that you guys used, that Savvy and CJ talk about. The old left is all about ego. Let's see who's gonna get the most numbers. But now the new left media spaces, and that goes with your interview with Jimmy, Nico, and them, is that we all about solidarity among the media spaces now, and we need that independent media solidarity in order to challenge the ruling class, because the corporate media propaganda is our number one enemy right now, number one by far. So the new left understands that, and that's what we're trying to build FHL. And that's why you guys see a wide variety of guests that we had here. There's so many names out.
Serious. This is supposed to be the celebration. You sitting here talking about real shit.
Jackie, just drive, Jackie.
Oh, you know who my favorite guest is? Rob. My favorite guest was Rob Buechner. Oh wait.
Oh, you know what, Jackie? You wrong for that.
Yeah. Salty.
Oh no, you didn't.
Salty.
Yeah, you know what? Salt. I am salty. I'm so look. You're so salty. You might as well be iodized.
I mean, you could have gone with the ocean. It's right there.
No,
Ocean is
because
saltier.
because then you'll throw that back on me, and you'll be like, "Are you saying that because I'm a little fluffy?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fluffy too. No, you're not as salty as the ocean. You're just as salty as just a thing of iodized salt." But that's about it.
Oh, Jackie. Well, Rob coming on JB show.
I mean, you got to work on your throwing down. Like that's not.
That was the politest insult I've ever heard.
Right? That was like you have been away from the cookout for a while, homie.
Look,
that was not a throwdown.
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm insulted at that lack of insult. That's what happened.
Look, Jackie, don't push me.
You should do better.
I'm gonna go there.
That was like a Canadian insult.
I'm expecting a very mean
I'm sorry,
meme.
but you're
I'm trying to produce and talk to you at the same time. Look, just drive home because apparently you have your braids on a little too tight and you're getting mad at me for having the guest that you wanted on. Maybe go there, Jackie. I don't want to.
No, the funny thing is, I'm on my phone and my connection is crap, so I didn't hear most of what you said. That's why I was just like, yeah, I said insulting. I don't know what you said, but because my phone just like
you'll watch it back later.
That's for the best.
I will.
I got to be careful because Meg knows where I live.
I do.
Deep Moody Purple Blue said salt preserves reality.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Definitely.
I guess I'll
my favorite guest was Meg because she helped me come up with the show.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of. I say it all the time. I'm so thankful for Jackie because she pulled me into this, and I'm so glad.
Yeah, now you're stuck with this.
Okay, look. Whipple Dingle, Weeple Puffin. Yes, I am a cream puff.
If you're fluffy, you're sweet.
And I'm gonna need you to say that again, though, JB. Just like 2 more times.
Whipple
JB,
Dingle,
you
Weeple
cream
Puffin.
puff?
No, the name.
Whipple Dingle, Weeple Puffin.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, every
That's
single
the hell of a
time
name.
Whipple Dingle, Weeple
JB is a
Puffin
cream
comes
puff.
inside the-
Yes.
He's sweet. He's fluffy.
Yes, I know.
I am apparently a salt rock. I am salty.
But you're yeah, but I was gonna come up with something good, but I can't. I got nothing.
Yeah, Jackie is.
You're weak
Jackie's
today,
sodium
baby.
chloride.
You're weak today.
Huh? Well, if I didn't have dialysis earlier today, then I'd probably be a little bit stronger. But unfortunately, yeah, I'm a little weak today.
Maybe it's the weed, though. I think that's kind of
edibles kicking in.
It takes an hour
That
to
could
kick
also
in
be
first.
true.
An hour?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's an edible.
That usually takes me 15 minutes.
It has to
Like,
work through my system, savvy.
yeah, I remember.
That's funny.
You got to be patient. And then once it kicks in, then you'll see the real JB come out. Once you see the real JB come out, you know what I'm saying? All you fine looking dudes in the chat, y'all better watch out. I'm just saying.
Oh boy. Oh, he's putting the boa on. The
What, is
boa
Forgiven
is
She
back
here?
on.
She was
She
here
is in the
earlier. She
chat.
wants all the.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Forget
wanted all the
she is
guys
here?
to take. Yeah, she wanted all the guys to take their shirts
Oh,
off.
okay. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know
apparently
what?
she had a
These
thing
people-
about Nick and the Gatorade. Nick and his
Was it
Gatorade.
Powerade or is it Gatorade? It's usually Powerade.
Yeah, it's Gatorade this time.
RJ, who's your
Oh,
favorite guest? You have a lot of people on.
Yeah, at one point I was just pumping them out, and I've had a lot of good guests that really impact a lot of things for me. When FHL first started, 6 months before, there was one person I've always wanted to have on my show because he was on the Jimmy Dore show a lot. He talked a lot about foreign policy, more specifically about China, because in my shit lib days, I had a lot of cringe, disgusting takes. And so hearing a guy like him really talk about a socialist China in ways that I never knew before, in the way he could break things down and also defend it. He was on the Jimmy Dore show, and he was explaining these type of things during the time of the Trump trade wars, and specifically during the very beginning parts of COVID-19, in which you have a lot of slander against Asian Americans. And he took the brunt for that. Like a lot of people in that chat, he had a lot of dislikes on that video, but he stood his ground and he stood up for what he believed in. Yep, and that person is Danny Haiphong. And so that was honestly one of my favorite interviews because I do admire him. I do admire his work. I love his articles. I love Left Lens. He's been a comrade from us from the start. He's been very good to us. When FHO first started, he said he is always available. Black Agenda Report, Margaret Kimberly, Ajamu Baraka as well. They're all great for us, so I'm happy to have him along. I've also had many others too. Elias Cepeda, he's been on my show multiple times. He's a journalist. We talk a lot about foreign policy as well as stuff that's going on currently in America as well. Also, special shout out to, he was also the founder of the Congress of Essential Workers, Christian Smalls. He's a very important guy during that time, at the beginning of COVID, in which Amazon, that company, did him dirty and many of his workers dirty in those warehouses. So he kind of created really a movement in which working class warehouse workers, especially laborers, can stand up and fight for their rights, not only for a better wage, but also worker safety, which is a big issue, specifically when you talk about labor, because that's one part that's always been missing. We always talk about worker protections, we always talk about wages, but we never really talk about worker safety. And that's something that he really brought back to the table in terms of organizing. Really, there's multiple others too. Special shout outs to Jason Kishnev, Bess Millansplain. I interviewed her a while back. We talked about education, really her journey going through the education system, how you can get a master's degree, but at times in our society today, it doesn't give you any type of special benefits in terms of pay. So that's really hurting the next generation because they say you got to go to college, you got to get a bachelor's, master's, and doctorate. When you get out, there's no job and the pay fucking sucks. And also the price of living is going up. So we also talked about really the divide amongst millennials and boomers and how Gen Z and millennials can kind of have that really alliance to change for the future. Also Jabari Morris in terms of modern monetary theory. I've had a couple of my closest friends and comrades on as well. Also Misty talking about Julian Assange as well. And yeah, I've had a lot of different guests on. I probably left some off, but they've all been very impactful for me and they've really helped me along this journey. Because once again, you know, it took a while for me to get here. Like, I'm very humble in that. Like, there's a reason why I explain all the shitty politicians I used to stand, all the shitty ideologies I went through, because I want people to understand that, you know, you can come to the left in a way, but it's also important to be open-minded, to learn, and also create friends along the way, which can help you along that journey and educate you. Because if you have those type of relationships, instead of people dunking you online, they can come to you and say, hey, you know, did you know about this? And they'll change your perspectives and you can learn overall. So that's what they've kind of done for me. And wow, I've kind of gotten really sentimental, but it really does mean a lot to me in that regard.
RJ, I just want to give you a big old hug right now.
RJ, I remember RJ when I first had him on my show the first time. He told me, like, man, I was nervous. He was telling me how nervous he was doing this first ever podcast. He went from that to now he's just nailing it. Nailing it. Dropping videos. Dropping hot reaction videos. So it's cool to see, man. So RJ's still a young dude. Like RJ, I'm 30. Mm-hmm. Like RJ is really, really young. So you guys gotta have that in consideration as well. When I was RJ age, I was a shit lip. So that's why I don't hold him. Same. That's why I don't judge him for liking Pete. Because I remember I had him on the show. He said something positive about Pete. I was like, that was weird. What the fuck?
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, I didn't want to. I knew he was young. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go hard at him. But he naturally got out of that. So, once again, when I was 21, I was like, yo, Barack Obama's dope. So, I was the same way. So it's cool to see that development.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I remember I was on Nick's show a while back, and that was with like Ashley Stevens or whatever, and I had a lot of cringe takes. I mean, I've stand so many shitty politicians. Like, I used to be a Mayor Pete stan. I used to be a Beto stan. Hell yes, we'll take away your guns. And oh God, Liz Warren. Who else?
Oh God.
Yeah. So that was pretty tough. But I learned my
It's
lesson.
not for October. It's like a horror movie.
Savvy is horrified right now.
Oh no.
No, I was just
All
as
right,
bad
so-
in my early 20s, so don't feel bad, RJ. I was just as bad. Like, I read Elizabeth Warren's book and everything like that. I was that deep into being a shitlib.
Hold on, I think I still got Mayor Pete's book. Where the fuck that book?
Burn it.
Hold on, I still got it. Hold on, where's that? Oh, I got it right here, y'all.
I'm gonna say
I
hi.
should burn this. It's right here. I got the book right here.
Just one.
Oh, God.
Oh, RJ.
Yeah, that's the book.
Why
right
would
here.
you? No.
I spent how much money I
No.
spent on this book? I spent $40.
Sell that
Oh
in a
my
garage sale,
God.
please.
I'm using that.
No, like, I did the same thing. But no,
Yeah,
I
I
did
gotta
the
burn-
same thing. Like, I had both a I had Hillary Clinton's Living History, and I sold them in a garage sale. I was like, I don't want to hold on to these.
I usually not for book burning.
I know,
but
Jamie.
In this case, I was looking at that.
Oh no.
know,
I'm gonna be proud.
Dee Dee just-
JB walked off. No.
Oh,
He's disgusted.
I bet people are wondering why I'm keeping that book. I'm not keeping it because I actually like it. I'm keeping it because I want to remind myself, hey, you used to be this shitty. Let's not be this shitty again.
There you go.
Like I used to have a Bernie, Elizabeth Warren book, Mayor Pete, because back in when I actually started paying attention to the politics back in 2018, that's when I really got those books the first time. I used to be in a resistance liberal back in 2018, like right with Ryan Knight. That's kind of how I met Ryan Knight because they were both like resistance liberals back then in 2018. So our transformation is golden. So that's why I kind of relate so much. So that's why when I talk to other liberals or even conservatives, I used to be a conservative way back when, that was like, 5 to 6 years ago. That was a shitty time. So I know how to talk to people and I know how to drag them to the left. And I know how to defeat their own talking points because I've been there. So nice try. You can't do that with me. So that's just really my perspective on that.
We all had a shitty time when we were embryos.
Oh,
Thank you to
Jackie.
everybody
There
that
you
super
go.
chat.
Yeah, we've
I
got a
know.
couple
I'm
of
Generation
super chats.
Zygote. Oh yeah, that's the coin Jackie gives me.
yeah, RJ, because sometimes I forget like how like young you are because you did like that episode with Marcus and you were going through the history of the United States presidents. And I remember watching that and I was like, damn. I was like, RJ knows a lot about history.
Yeah, history is kind of like my favorite stuff. I do notice too now that I've become a leftist and I've have better sources in which you get your information about the American Empire and what's been really going on. A lot of these old videos I used to like lionize are heavily propagandized. Like holy shit! Like the History Channel is fucking trash, yo. I even watched some videos on YouTube about the British royal family, like real royalty. Like they conveniently leave out the parts that like King Edward VIII and Wallace Simpson were like Nazi sympathizers. So, like they slightly allude to that, but they don't go into depth about how terrible that is. Like I actually talked to Marcus about that earlier. So that was ridiculous.
Watch the Crown. That family has a lot of they had a lot of secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh, you guys hear that? Prince, the former husband of Queen Elizabeth II, who passed earlier.
Oh, Philip.
I believe it was
Prince
March.
Philip.
Prince Philip. So apparently his will is being sealed for 80 years.
Hey, Lavish Boss
Wait,
Blog.
what?
How's it going?
Yeah, his will is being sealed for 80 years. So we don't know what type of assets he may have, what type of stuff he's going to be given down, but it's been sealed for 80 years and it's been approved by the court system there. Apparently it's not really a new process. That happened during like the Queen Mary back in the 1940s when she passed. So she was Queen Elizabeth's grandmother. So that was weird. Like that's been really, I think forgiven she said 90 years. I think it's 80 or 90.
That's
I'm not really
weird.
sure it's around that time, but I found that very crazy.
They're not getting anything.
It's because he was losing his mind, and in the will it said that he was leaving all of his worldly possessions to the original members of NSYNC.
That's funny.
That's very funny. Well, before we get too off track, anyone got any last comments on like a guest they had on their shows that really impacted them, or any favorite ones before we really move on?
Can I give a quick thank you?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Meg.
No, go ahead, JB.
Okay. I just want to give a quick thank you to all the people who have larger channels that were willing to platform us when we first started out. There's a lot of you guys who were like, hey, sure, we'll take a chance. And you guys allowed us, you came on our shows, or you allowed us to come on your shows. And we thank you for allowing us to be guests so that we can grow. And, we also want to give a big thank you to you too.
Yeah.
Perfectly well said there,
Definitely.
JB. Okay, so I do want to make this a little bit more fun. So
Meg?
I do want to talk about our best FHL moments on our live streams. The best.
I keep
memorable
getting
moments.
interrupted.
Meg was about to say something.
What's a Meg?
Oh, Meg, what you about to say?
Like
Meg?
first Jackie interrupted me, then no offense, Jackie. Because I was gonna say who my favorite guests were, and then Jackie.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
Yeah,
Meg.
Sorry, I'm just having a rough day. But no, I was sad to say, like, since not only on my show, but also on Nerdologics, I think Ryan Knight was definitely one of my favorite guests that we had on Nerdologics. The show, and he was definitely someone that I found very influential in seeing his trajectory over the last couple of years. So getting to talk to him was definitely very cool. But more recently, my favorite panel that we've done was definitely the Batman as a cop panel that we just recently had. It was a lot of fun because we had Franco and Nico and Bess on, and that was a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure now that Frank probably one of the channel one, I'm pretty sure he holds the record at this point. But on my own channel, I mean, I haven't had a lot of guests yet, but my favorites definitely, I mean, I don't know how to we had a great conversation about, being millennial women. Misty was definitely, she's definitely someone who influences me a lot in my opinions. So having Misty on to talk about Assange, that was definitely a really good conversation about free speech. And having the opportunity to platform people, like Savage Joy, and a very good friend of mine, my friend Carlene, who she doesn't really get to talk about her experience a lot as, having lost her mom very recently, and what her mom went through in the healthcare system. It's a story that I feel like more people need to hear, and so I was so grateful that I was able to have a platform to give to her. So I mean, I'm so grateful for this opportunity just to be able to do that and be able to bring voices to this channel that people wouldn't be able to really hear. Like some new people I'm bringing on very, very soon. I have a couple of interviews I just did, including someone that I quote fairly frequently on my channel, and that's Sarah Benet Weiser. And I'm so glad that you guys will be able to actually hear from her about why different ideas circulate more than others and why we're having so much trouble, getting our discourse out there. So I think that there's a lot. I love being able to do this and being able to bring those voices out and being able to talk to awesome people, including everyone here. I feel like everyone here has really influenced me as well. And I'm glad I've had this opportunity to meet all of you guys and work with you guys. I feel grateful every single day.
Oh, Meg.
Thank you. Thank you, Meg.
That's very beautiful, Meg.
What'd she say?
Your heart is as big as the heart center.
Jeez, Jackie.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it.
Meg,
way to step on my moment, Jackie.
Oh, sorry.
I love you, Jackie. I love you.
So I got most of it, but some of it. I got most of it, but some of it I didn't get. Like I said, my phone keeps cutting out the audio, so I don't hear all of what you guys say. So when I cut you off the first time, that was an accident. I didn't hear you.
You're okay, Jackie.
So
yeah, I was gonna act fake drunk and tell. I was gonna act fake drunk and tell you how much I love you. I love you, Jackie. I love you.
Aww.
You're my best friend. I love you.
JB, go check on Meg. I don't think she's okay.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
What is in that white Russian?
I It's a real White Russian.
It's a White Russian, no vodka, no Kahlua.
Excuse me, that's called a Caucasian.
It's a virgin White Russian.
That's what we call them now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I
I was gonna say Ted Maloof said something in the chat. Jimmy Dore has been the one who had exposed me to a lot of channels, and I just want to say like that's like very true. Like most people told me like that's how they found us.
Yeah.
Was because of Jimmy Dore.
We're a Pilgrim. I'm not including anything. It's milk. I said fake drunk. Jeez, we're
Maybe
beautiful.
You'd be a lot cooler if it wasn't just regular milk.
That's true, but I can't have alcohol right now.
Oh,
I can't have alcohol. I can't have caffeine. I'm a mess.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Sabrina, that was wrong. You took a sip of beer right on camera. White was still saying that.
How dare you?
Oh, the shade of it all.
Hey, it's been a rough week. I sat in traffic for like an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, you get a pass then.
It's okay, Savvy. I don't mind.
I love how you sat in traffic for an hour is like a flex. That's called going to work.
Jackie spends an hour in traffic and she's halfway home.
Damn.
Yeah. So I guess we could really move on to the funniest FHO moments on our live streams and really segments that's really the funniest we've had. So anyone want to go first and talk about really the funniest moments that you've had on FHL?
Oh no. Oh man, if I get into this one.
Okay, I'll name two. One is during Jackie's and my interview with Bess, and we were doing socialist ASMR. That was a lot of fun. Eat the rich. And then also on the 4th of July episode at the end of the night when Rome came on and started talking about masturbation. And embarrassed the shit out of Jackie. I was literally just like, oh my god, what's happening right now? But it was hilarious and I'll never forget it. And that has now somebody clipped that and made a meme of me going like this.
Yeah, Meg and Jackie's face was like priceless. Yeah. Rome was smirking and Jackie was like,
Sesame's a production.
One of my favorite moments was when Rome was clowning on Brian Stelter's bald head.
I remember that he went in for a long time and he wouldn't let it go either. He wouldn't let it go.
He was with you. Look, pretty much every single one of my most funniest moments always involves Rome for some reason.
Yes.
And there was one video I even clipped it. When Rome kind of has a little bit of a smirk. I'm being serious and I'm talking, and then I look in the chat and I see hashtag cancel JB. And Rome's just smirking in the corner like a little kid, like he just did something. And I'm like, wait, Rome, did you just put cancel JB in the chat? He busted out laughing. I'm just like, man, this dude, and he kept calling me handsome for some reason. I'm just like, good Lord. So every single time, it typically involves somebody being canceled. Nick being probably one of the most people trying to cancel him. I'm glad Nick didn't get canceled though, because I learned a lot from Nick. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How many times have we tried to cancel Nick? I feel like every single early stream we tried to cancel Nick.
Meg and Jackie on the show at the same time because they would turn my chat against me real fast. So
yeah, it was me, Jackie, Sienna, and Dee Dee. We were always trying to cancel Nick.
Definitely, those are pretty funny times. I would say one of my favorite moments, and I have a lot of them. One of my favorite moments is like when JB and Rome were like being very serious. Like Rome was talking about his past, living on the streets and giving very emphatic speeches on what it's like and his experience as a leftist as well and where he's from. JB giving his very anecdotals, and then I come in the stream and kind of ruin the the entire stream. And and so one of the funniest parts is like towards the end of that stream, like I'm not being serious at all, and so I just start running saying "suck at it" and start saying all that type of stuff on the stream.
Way to be tone deaf, RJ.
Yeah, the whole chat just goes crazy. So yeah, I didn't give a fuck that day.
Are we gonna get demonetized today? I have a feeling that's gonna happen.
Fuck it, we can throw this one on Rockin'. Fuck it, it's cool.
Yeah, we throw it on Rockin'. It was hilarious, and of course I love when it was that same stream of Rome was talking about how the reason why our society is so fucked up today is because no one's getting an orgasm and no one knows how to masturbate. So that was very hilarious.
Okay, you cut off Andy to say that.
That's okay.
Hi, Forgiven Chi. How are you?
Jackie!
Sabby! I just got home.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, we can tell.
Jackie,
Captain America's behind you. Hey, Cap. What's up?
You get home faster than me, Jackie.
I speed. I speed a lot.
I know that
It
life.
only took Jackie like an hour and 15 minutes though.
Wow, the traffic was light.
I think one of my favorite moments. I have three favorite moments. One was with when Rome was making fun of it was Martin Luther King Jr.'s hairline. And Rome was like, he said, just let it go.
I think that's the one. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I always remember too.
MLK3, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I just want to make sure that A1 know because I remember that.
Just say, why are you holding on to it? Just let it go. So I was like, damn. And then one is with Meg. When Meg came on, and I don't know how we got onto this topic. That's not what we were talking about. But somewhere along the lines, I said, yeah, everybody, Meg made an orgasm video.
Oh, yes.
That wasn't what I meant. But I was so embarrassed, so I just hid my face. And Meg was like, Stabby, we have to be able to talk about these issues. And I was like, I can't do it.
Just be glad Rome wasn't
We
on
need
then.
to close the orgasm gap, okay? It's the truth. Go watch my interview on it. I talked to an expert.
And then the other one was, I wasn't
Why the
on
hell
this
am I acting
one.
like?
I wasn't on this one, but I watched it live, and it was Nick and Rome. And I don't know what this stream was called, but Nick and Rome were making fun of Brooklyn Dad.
Oh yeah. I need to mute myself. What the hell is going on with me?
That was one of the funniest streams I
It's
did.
been an hour.
That shit was so funny. Because I can watch that video over and over again. It would
edibles are
never not
kicking
be
in.
hilarious.
Mhm.
The
I
Man,
edibles
go
are
check on
kicking in.
Big B. Shoot.
And I didn't even know who this guy was until recently because he had me blocked. And I used to be like, what the fuck? It's a Brooklyn Dad. I didn't know who he was until this whole thing popped off. And then everyone was showing me screenshots. I'm like, I was horrified. Like, what the who is this dude? And he had how many subscribers? And you guys know that's all Twitter, by the way. All those shit libs, they all paid by the Democratic Party. And when that story just came out, and me and Rome had a good time with that. The shit was funny as hell.
But
So here's a
you guys were
question.
making fun of his video. You were making, that was funny.
Yeah, that was his video that he came out. I didn't find it. That video would be funny to watch. But he was dead serious, and he had his voice is like Ben Shapiro, like at best. And I'm not even mad at him for that, but his persona is supposed to be like this tough guy, this Brooklyn defiant guy, and he sounds like so whiny. And he had this like this dramatic music. I'm like, what is it, Jerry Springer in the '90s? Like it's like he was trying to. It's like he was cutting a promo. You ever see Maury? You know, people like cutting promos and being so dramatic.
Okay. Yeah.
He was talking just like that, and he was like, you ever heard of horseshoe theory? And he was drunk. He was visibly drunk on the street. He was slurring, and he was like, these socialists and they are closer to fascists. And everyone's like, what are you talking about, bro?
Oh my lord.
Here's
Here's a good question. Who is more annoying? Brooklyn Dad Defiant or Jeff Campbell?
Jeff Campbell.
Oh,
Yes.
my God.
Jeff.
Oh,
No,
Jeff.
Is it Jeff or G Hoff? G Off.
Jeff.
What is
I call him
It's
Geoff.
pronounced-
That's his name.
it's spelled Geoff, but it's pronounced Jeff.
Just
Yeah,
call him
it's
Geoff. It's cool.
At least Brooklyn Dad would just block you
It's
and leave you
pronounced
alone.
Jack off. It's
Like, at
pronounced
least
Jack
Brooklyn
off.
Dad would
That's
just
what it's-
Brooklyn Dad would just block you and leave you alone. Like Geoff, he's a coward. He block people and they just talk shit behind their back. So I take that. I take someone at least outside our mind over that shit, right?
Yeah, it's called a grim job.
He mastered the art of the grim job. Mastered the art of it.
So
Because we are so mean to their favorite politicians. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. That's what it's all about. It's all about. That man followed the CIA playbook to a T
They're
when
tears.
it comes to disrupting left movements.
White Russian, right?
Those tears taste so
Black
good.
Russian. I take over the country as soon as possible, and then we'll have communism.
Very true.
Oh my
Do that
God,
again.
brother
baby.
JD. So true, brother JD. Love
Hmm?
you, comrade. Love you.
Love your
Spasibo.
country.
What is
We
happening?
make America like Mother Russia.
You know what, Abby?
Yes.
Most of the time, I don't know. I just smile and nod. Just go along with it.
I am so
don't
glad
even
to
know.
have infiltrated
Yes, just
American
smile or I
Podcast
sin.
Network.
KGB will be at your door.
You know about them damn Floridians? It's I think it's something in the water. That's what is up. Like, don't drink the water in Florida.
Florida man. It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
That's
It is
everybody.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Eh,
very
eh,
real.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
He
when
speaks
Jackie
with
was
Russian
talking
accent.
about. Yeah, I love when Jackie was talking about the ocean breeze. She was starting to sound like she was from the Caribbean.
Really don't. I've never
Yes.
sounded like that in my life.
Really?
Ever.
You even look like with the braids, you got
You
your
did,
groove
Jack.
back. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
I do not look like Angela Bassett.
You're a little lighter, but yeah.
You're gonna make Meg wet herself.
What?
Anywho.
At
So what have
least
y'all
she's
talked
having
about?
fun.
Because
She's
like
having a good
legit in the
time.
car, you
She's
guys were
having a
cutting in and
great
out,
time.
and I didn't hear most of what you guys said.
We talked about favorite guests, favorite live streams. Right now, we're talking about the funniest FHO moments.
Dee Dee,
Just
stop asking that question. Anyway. Fucking-
What's your business, Dee Dee?
Whenever she's
Love
in the
you.
chat, that's the funny. That's when
Oh my
I
god.
crack up.
Funny
Go
girl.
ahead.
She at least she's calmed down. Because when we were just on Socialist MMA, oh dear
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh,
It was bad. Like,
Yes.
it
My old
was-
Twitch channel.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Or
Right.
anytime
so
Rome is on
bad.
too. Anytime
Yeah.
Rome is on, it's like, okay, calm down, girl. Calm down. Sit.
Yeah, it's like it was so bad. It's like it was like I want to fuck on
Get a
Holy
drink of
Rome.
water.
Spit in my mouth, daddy.
Okay,
It's
nobody
like-
asked for a recall. We didn't need a replay, RJ. We were just commenting on it.
I want his ivory honey.
No, 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 no.
no,
Somebody
no,
do
no,
RJ.
no.
No, don't.
Cutting you
Oh,
off.
Jeff, we're about to get
RJ.
demonetized.
Jeez.
Oh, we're way past
This is
that.
already
It's
the
not
Rockfin.
even Ron's fault.
This is going on Rockfin because this is over on YouTube, by the way. This is
Yeah.
over.
No, I don't
It's
think we
been
crossed
over.
that.
Like, hey, we got
I
to
don't think
10,000 on YouTube, and now we're demonetized. Thanks,
Ah,
RJ.
Thanks a
Thanks,
lot.
RJ.
It's what I do.
Good.
Anyhow.
Lord. Yeah.
RJ, where are your sunglasses that your sister like designed?
Oh, it's in my car. I used to wear them a lot when it was like sunny. I don't have them
I
now.
like those.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if I should.
I don't
plug
believe
up,
it gets sunny there because your room is always pink.
but it makes my skin look good though.
Does it?
Damn.
Oh,
you gotta- you
Jackie.
damn.
What?
Jackie's being very salty today.
Jackie will call you out,
Camera.
man.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not being mean.
you made
She
made
did
RJ
salted
cry.
caramel today.
All right, I have to put this one up. Hold on. Oh, not that one. Sorry.
Rome is coming in and out.
Yeah.
Pain.
Meg was
All
a
I feel
killjoy.
is pain.
You know what? That's what happened. I've been around Meg too long. She's influenced me. I'm now killing Joy. I've been around the killjoy so long that I'm used to being a joy killer. There you go.
Yeah,
Don't make
way to
fault.
bust my bubble. Jackie,
You know
keeps me
what?
humble.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Jackie.
But
See, the
Jackie's
thing about
cool.
Jackie is that Jackie is a lot of fun. I talk to Jackie a lot, sometimes too much, but yeah, she's a lot of fun. She keeps me
Hours
humble.
long conversations.
Yeah, Oh my god. One day, we literally talked for almost 12 hours a day.
It wasn't.
It was ridiculous. It was a lot of fun though. We had a lot of conversations. The funniest conversations that's still ongoing from the jump is, hey RJ, your thumbnails are shit, right? I'm like,
Look, I'm sorry that I'm honest. Okay.
and then she goes,
Do
your
I
favorite.
offered to do them for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You made some for me. And then the other one is this. So my favorite picture of me is my profile picture on Twitter, right? And she goes, you know that picture's ugly, right?
I never said that. I just said I didn't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it because I'm
I
in the
didn't
car.
say it was ugly. I just said
Oh,
you were
man.
like, so okay,
No,
for
you're
just so
not
everybody
getting out of
knows,
that
like
one.
all the thumbnail, like not all the thumbnails, but like the FHL thumbnails, like the official ones, I did those. Like, so anytime you see pictures of like everybody, I did that, right? So these fuckers don't, like, except for Sabby, nobody gives me a picture. So I have to like scour the internet trying to find pictures of all these motherfuckers. And I find like the best pictures that I can find. And then
Dude, if you
I
want a
put this
picture, tell
together and I get like 12 people that are like, can you use this picture? I don't like that picture. Why'd you use this picture? I'm like, bitch, y'all could have given me the damn pictures, but you didn't. So you get what you get. And then I get a bunch
You
of
never
emails
asked
and then I'm
me.
like, great. And then I go through and I change them all. And then he was like one of the last ones, and I was just like over it because like everybody else had done it at this point. And he was like, "Why did you use that picture?" I'm like, "Look." So that's what happened. I was out of patience by the time it got to RJ, and I was like, he was like, "Why don't you use this picture?" I'm like, "Cause I don't like that one."
And no, it wasn't the bun. And no, it wasn't the bun pic. I have a lot of different hairstyles, but it definitely wasn't the bun picture.
Okay, so here's the thing. RJ has a lot of pictures that are like they're front pictures, but they're not lit well. So I'm trying to take the best quality picture, not just how good you look, but also like I don't want to have a picture of you like half in shadows because like you're not the Phantom. So when I tell you the truth, like I don't know why you get offended. You know me by now. Like this is I'm not even being mean. I'm just saying like I picked
I know.
the
I'm
better one.
just teasing. I'm just teasing you. You know.
No,
that.
I had to ask Nick for a picture one time, and before I asked him, I was looking online and I said, "Oh, 10 demands." So I went on 10 demands site and I was like, Nick's face is covered. So then I went on Nick's like profile for his Twitter, and at that time it was cartoon Nick, and I was like, that's not really Nick. And so I asked Nick for a picture. I was like, Nick, do you have a picture of your face that shows your face?
Yeah,
Like,
I was tired. I was so
your face that shows your face.
I was so overexposed by this point. I'm like, all right, I got no anonymity. It's gone. Like I might as well give it up now. Like I tried to hold on to it for as long as I could, but at a certain point, like all right, it's done. People know who I am now, so fuck it.
The pictures that I have one picture that I use of Nick, and I took it from his LinkedIn or not his all my links or whatever that is. Your link tree. Yeah. That's the only because the only other picture, like look right now. If I were to take a screenshot, it would be mostly Mike. The mic is the size of his head, and half the time he looks like he's eating it. So I can't take a picture. Like I can't just screenshot that. Like that's not. So I'm like, screw it. I'll just use the link tree.
Nick's like a one of those like evening hosts on the radio. Hey everybody, how's it going? We're about to come in and we're gonna have this music coming on you right for a second. But I want to tell all you lovers out there that
do they eat their microphones too?
You're listening to soothing sounds.
That is true because
There you go, Andy.
like the first couple.
Welcome to the
episodes,
Comedy Central roast of Nick Cruz, guys. Hope you guys are having a good time.
Hey, at least we didn't
I'm
care.
rounding on the outside and I'm dead on the inside. Hope you guys are having a good time.
Oh yeah,
At
gotta
least
let
we haven't
JB do it in
canceled
his awesome voice. Have JB do an awesome voice, like
Welcome
please.
to the Comedy Central roast of I almost call you by the name of a porn star, Jay Cruz. Sorry. This stuff is kicking in. I'm telling you right now.
Oh yeah, we can tell, buddy.
I was waiting for it to kick in on JB. I was like, all right, we started the stream like, all right, 1 hour in. That's when JB gonna have a fun time.
Niggas like, yes, JB, yes. Get high from it.
I've been waiting for this.
And Rome's in here back like the Darth Sidious, like the Sith Lord, like, yes. Ooh.
I'm sorry, did you mention Star Wars?
Yes, of course. I'm a nerd. And
Why do we have the banner up? We got the brand cutting off Savvy's head. She got a duck.
I'm
So she can
sorry.
be a queen.
That's my fault, Savvy. I do apologize.
It's okay. My head's big enough for people to still see it.
What is in this stuff?
Okay, so y'all were talking about you were talking about
Funniest
guests?
moments.
Well, I missed all of the other
Favorite
shit,
guest.
so I want to catch up.
Yeah, favorite
So-
guest.
Okay,
Favorite
favorite
guest.
guest. Okay, so aside from Meg, because originally she did start out as a guest. I liked everybody. I feel like I got a
I'm the
lot
guest who would never
from-
leave.
You're more like you're the guest that I took hostage because I was like, "That's a great idea." So you're gonna do it with me, right? And you were like, "Sure," and I'm like,
that is
"No, I
actually
mean
how it
every week."
happened.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry, what? That's exactly how it happened. Jackie was like, okay, I like this idea. You're gonna stay on. You don't have a choice in this matter. I was like, okay. She took me hostage, and I know I have Stockholm syndrome. And I just stuck around.
I'm this close to not that man. Very, very close. It's a little close to how that happened. It's not far off. I appreciate Ryan Knight because he's the first person to have me on his show. Besides Nick. I mean, technically the first person to have me on his show is Nick. But he's a member, so I can't be all nice to him and shit. So
Jackie got to keep me honest. She got to keep me honest.
But
There's a point
I
where
am
people
okay in my cage. I'm good. I don't need to be freed.
There's a point where people are like, why do you keep writing her on? She challenges you all the time. I'm like, it's fun. Jackie's fun. That's why I had to bring
It
up
became
every
Jackie's show.
I had to
You
bring
were
her
a glorified host. It was Jackie's show.
Yeah. Jackie took it over. It was Jackie's show, and I was the glorified correspondent. Last producer. Every once in a while.
Welcome
And then when
to
Meg joined,
Jackie's
you were the
Deeply
co-host.
Serious Political Show with Nick.
with Nick. On Socialist MMA.
It's still available, guys. I'm not linking it though. You gotta find it. Good luck.
May the odds be in your favor.
So I like the I also liked I learned a lot from Professor Wolf and I had a lot of fun with Eleanor Goldfield and Lee Camp. Just everybody that I bring on, like everybody that I've been on that I've had on the show. Like I'm thankful that they all said yes, because why did they? But
I feel that
but
way
it
all
was
the time.
fun. I either learned or it was fun or both.
Yeah, you forgot one person though.
Aaron Mate, I didn't forget.
Yeah,
about
you
him.
did. You can't forget Hubba Hubba Mate.
Ooh.
I remember when me and Jackie talked to Dr. Cornel West after the stream ended. We were just sitting there like, did that just happen? Our jaw was just on the floor. Like, we just can't believe that we just talked to this guy.
Yeah.
Well, we were just sitting there just after the call was ended.
Dude, he was so nice. It was insane.
I remember
I
at
was
one point
like-
Jackie was like, that's probably the nicest compliment I probably ever got in my life. And we just
Bro,
sat there for a
yes.
while like,
Dude,
wow,
most
that
people
happened.
say I'm a bitch. He was the nicest person ever.
No, I'm the bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
JB.
and you know what? And a lot of them liberals got mad. A lot of them liberals got mad when he was like, "Oh, me, you, Nick, Rome, Jackie, we're gonna do it." It was like, they
Oh yeah,
like,
the G-Hive, the
motherfucker.
liberals, they thought Dr. Cornel West was like my manager or something. They was like, hey yo, Dr. Cornel West, this time Nick hurt my feelings. Hey, Dr. Cornel West, you know that Nick is mean to the squad. I saw people saying that, I'm like, bro, You really think that Dr. Cornel West cares about tone policing black leftists?
Remember
So those
when-
people they revealed themselves. It was funny. I was laughing. Like they melted down when
What you
had-
tell them to do: write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up, stick it up their ass. That's what they should do.
It's like, I'm
with
sorry,
those
we do not
things.
have a complaint box. We do not have an HR. Sorry.
Yes.
Mhm.
He was like, oh my God, Nick was mean to me this one time. Oh my God, you can't talk to him. He was mean to me.
Dude, stick around. I'm gonna be mean to like. If I was mean to you one time, I have not been around you that long.
Rome, how in the hell you just so calm right now? I'm cracking up right here.
Because he's high as fuck. Come on.
When Rome is high, he's just in a different universe. He's here with us in spirit.
It's only 11. It's only 11 p.m. JB.
I
Excuse
need
me,
to
ma'am,
be in
it
bed
is
right
8
now. I'm not even a night owl.
No,
I
but
can't
I'm
believe how
just
late
saying,
it is.
Rome usually go, have his, moment.
We have our own corner. Like Rome has corner for like 12. He did a 24-hour Rome corner, bro. I think you'd be okay for the stream tonight.
Yep.
those corners be wild, bro. Cause there be people in there coming hot.
I'm just letting everybody get their. It's a lot of people in here. Everybody ain't even doing some of these stories, shit. So
They're only 8. Where's everybody else?
You missing CJ and Finney.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie.
Well,
CJ was working from what I saw in the chat.
Yeah, CJ was working. Yeah.
I don't know if Finney got the link. Let me see.
I sent the links everywhere.
She put something in the signal about like
Okay, we've
having
been talking
not
about it all
having
day,
a
though.
charger.
Oh wait, Finney left a message, a voice message.
What'd she say?
Let's see.
At my boss's house this morning, so I would totally have one, but my laptop is dead and I'm pissed.
Her laptop is dead and she's pissed.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
She said something about her boss too.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah, definitely.
This is why everybody should be their own boss.
Doesn't she work for that candidate?
Y'all had a Finney and Ashley on last night. That stream was too powerful.
Yeah, and you were ignoring my comments, Nick. I know you saw them.
Which comment? I don't know which one. I was just
Really? You don't know which ones? I was calling out Ashley for being on camera.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. I know.
I was like, how dare you be? I was like, I see how you are. Because she was on my I did not my stream, but like the podcast. And for Nerdolitics, she just did the podcast itself. But she wouldn't be on camera. We recorded the camera, but she was like, no, don't put the camera up. So I was like, oh, I see how you are. You go for Nick, and now all of a sudden you're on camera. So I was saying that like throughout the chat. And I was like, I was
wondering. I saw that comment, but I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know the backstory about that, but now we know. It's crazy. See,
It was me. You should have just said it.
Maybe it was like job related. Maybe at the time.
Yeah, Finney, big shout out because she was on Bad Faith. And I'm happy because I made the connection. I had Bree on, I brought Finney on, and they made the connection on the show. So it was super hyped to see them tear it up. Like Finney, like she's doing the damn thing. I'm glad that we got her. That was a great sign on our part because we saw her in the speed. I was like, I can't believe no one is interested in hearing what she had to say. I wanted to give her a platform immediately. So big shout out to Finney. Even though she couldn't be here today, she's doing good things, representing us well. So
they only want to talk to Ivy League people, Nick.
Yeah, I saw. I was talking to JB and maybe RJ as well. We saw a video of Finney when she went viral like a few months ago, and we was like, "Who is this? Like how she's not famous?" So we was like, "All right, let's get on Fred the Leftist," and she said yes. I'm like, "Bro, that was. I can't believe someone else didn't do what we just did. Like that was a major free agent. That's like getting a top quality like NFL player in the free agency. That's kind of what it was with Finney because she's about that life. Like when it comes to defining Fred Hampton Leftist, that's who you're thinking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey RJ, I just saw that you called.
Oh yeah, that was like almost 2 hours ago.
We heard your voicemail, Jackie.
Yeah.
My voicemail?
Yeah.
Okay. What, you called me on stream?
Yeah. No, I called you before.
Oh.
And everyone heard your voicemail. It was so Jackie. It was hilarious.
It was so touching.
I don't even know what it is. So okay.
No, we should
Leave
play
a
it.
message or text me.
Oh. Yeah, that's me.
How you feeling,
definitely
JB?
you.
How you
Well,
feeling,
dude,
JB?
when I was in my 20s, my outgoing message was other stuff. Like for the longest time, it was Pulp Fiction. That was my favorite. It was The Path of the Righteous Man. I loved it. You know,
on all sides.
Ezekiel 25:17.
Mhm.
And then instead of having, I don't even remember how I did it, but I replaced the beep with the 3 gunshots. And it was so funny because people would be listening and they would be like I could hear them because they didn't know that the shots were the beep. They're still waiting for the beep, and they're like, I would always hear like, I never heard the beep. Oh god damn it! Why does Jackie always do this? Change your fucking voicemail. So I would constantly hear it. I would start cracking up, and then people were like, "Why won't you change your voicemail?" I'm like, "It's much funnier this way."
Say what again? Say what? Say what again?
Yeah,
I scared
I
a few
dare you.
people
I
when
double
I
dare you,
had-
motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
I did songs too. It would always be either a movie quote or a song. So it was like spider webs from No Doubt. You know, sorry I'm not home right now. I'm walking through your spider webs. So leave a message and I'll call you back. A likely story. Like I'm probably not gonna play back. And then I scared people when I had a Dave Matthews song that was like talking about death. People were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Leave a message. It's not that deep. Like, calm down." So, yeah, what ain't no country I ever heard of? Do they speak English and what? Peter feels me.
Oh my goodness. This is a tasty burger.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Pulp Fiction, do you know at Fat Burger, shakes are $6? Like $6. We have gotten to the point in history where shakes are more expensive than they were for an expensive shake in Pulp Fiction. I was like, I can't.
They're $7 at Five Guys.
I don't go to Five Guys, and you know what? That's probably why.
It's
also, I
expensive.
don't eat meat.
Royale with cheese.
I can make my own burger. Make my own.
So can I, but it's
Cheaper.
too much. Yeah, it's too much work. I don't feel like doing all
Yes.
that stuff.
I love
Make a mean burger. Just wait.
I can go for a burger right now, though. I will tell you that much.
I
I
think
want to try Sabrina's because I saw Sabrina's old videos where she had like a cooking tutorial. I'm like, all right. So when we
I
have
saw that.
when we have our
pot
friend
roast.
left this barbecue, we already know we got to have Savvy showing out.
And it's been a
I
year.
can cook the steaks and burgers,
Pot roast.
and Savvy got whip up something nice because that barbecue happening.
You
Yeah,
know
I got
what,
the.
whatever, man. I can make my own shake too. It's called leave the vanilla ice cream on the counter too damn long. There you go.
I can make my own shake
Pour it
too.
in
I'm
a
doing it
glass.
right now.
Yeah, I'll bring the grilled chicken.
I cannot be doing this stuff on stream. What in the hell was I thinking? I shouldn't have
It is
had this.
immortalized
It's
now.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay $6 for a burger? I don't mind paying $6 for a burger because you can't get out of that. But I mind paying $6 for a shake. Like he said, that's got to be one tasty shake. Like, come on.
There better
Or
be
you can
some.
give me $6 and I can shimmy for you. No.
There better be a little something extra in that shake. I'll tell you that much. There'll be a little extra something in that shake for $6.
Said by the woman drinking a Caucasian right now.
It's true.
Tell your uncle.
Rome energy to help the poor. Ooh. Thank you for the super chat.
JB,
I
love
this is
you.
a different side.
What?
JB, this is a different side of you.
Yeah.
I'm here for this right now. I am enjoying it. I
Okay.
was waiting like for an hour in. This is perfect.
Man, I'm
Didn't
goofy
you?
as hell. This is the real me. I don't care what anybody sees right now. Post this shit up on Twitter. I don't care. Guess what? This is the real.
We put
JB.
this on Rockfin.
Okay.
Yeah, and then tomorrow he'd be like, "Can we take that down?" I did not know what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I should rethink that when I'm actually a little bit more sober. Oh well.
How close are you to
fine,
LA,
JB.
Jackie?
Thank you.
I was just in LA County, Long Beach.
There's just
So what part of LA specifically?
Santa Rosa Valley, magnitude 3.6 earthquake.
Oh no, I would never feel that. That's too.
Far
3.2
away.
is too light to feel from wherever that is.
Yeah, the Virginia Kotz, who's my good friend who works at RP with me, said that it was a pretty.
Meg does it by.
It must have been really close to the surface.
Yeah, so the thing for earthquakes is if it's like a 2 or a 3, it's usually, unless it's like close to you, unless you're close to the epicenter, you can easily not know that there was an earthquake. Because it's just that not that big a deal. But usually like 4 or higher is when you're like, this is an earthquake. Because it like what happens is when an earthquake starts, it takes a second for your brain to realize, like, I'm not shaking, the ground is.
Right.
Because, and also, like, when trucks go by, like, the beginning of an earthquake feels just like when a really heavy truck goes by and it kind of, like, moves the stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so it takes a second to go, wait, what is this? And then, oh, geez. And then you realize things are moving, like other things aside from you are moving. Like JB would not have a clue if there was an earthquake right now because he's moving.
I love how it was just perfect timing. She was like, "Wait, what is this?"
That's what everybody asks me. What is this?
Yeah.
And they have absolutely no idea.
What
if
is
you can
this?
see inside my brain right now. Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
And you guys need to come over to your house and
JB, what?
Don't y'all dare come into my house.
Okay, I have a question for Zenitu.
It is ridiculous in here.
Zenitu says, "Where's CJ? Wasn't first of all should be weren't he and Rome found Rome and Nick founding members? Somebody should call him now. He might not have notifications turned on." Okay, so if what you say is true that he's a founding member, do you really think he would need to have notifications turned on to know that we were all on? Wouldn't we talk to him? Wouldn't he know that we were doing?
All right, Jackie.
He's working.
They've all said Jackie.
What?
That's fine.
Yeah. Look, deep, moody, purple blues. You don't take the edibles, JB. The edibles take you.
Look.
Okay, hold on. Who is this? Ted? Ted, it's called California. Just put CA. We know what you're talking about, okay? Just CA if you don't want to spell the state. I know it's a long word, but don't use that one. That's annoying. Just California. Anywho.
Just use HELL. HE.
No, we're not talking about Missouri right now.
Cali.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Jackie's getting real
Salty.
I used to live there, so I can say it. Look, ask Nick. He still does. He
Florida is hell.
I was
Florida
about to
is
say,
definitely
hold
hell.
on. Ain't Nick in Missouri?
That was a joke, bro.
Nick, is it true?
Jay Jackson? That
Yes,
kind of reminds me of somebody that I know.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey, Tech 9 from Missouri, so shit. It's some good in there. It's some good in that place. I don't know what's good.
I'm trying to get out of here, man. The weed sucks over here, bro. I'm tired of it.
We go out here.
My friend said we come from California. I was like, you guys have this available all the time?
Or you can come to Massachusetts.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I
yeah,
passed
look
like
at a
19
mess.
distilleries on my way home.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah,
smoke anything.
I agree with you, Gamer 4. Visit Florida, don't live here.
Yeah.
Visit
Florida
Florida, but do not live here. This is hell. Florida is hell.
Yeah, it's hot as a dragon's balls down here. You don't ever want to come here to live.
Everything is owned by a mouse. Everything in Florida.
Oh boy, I own everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Can I make a suggestion? Visit California or don't, and don't live here because we already have too many people.
I just want to
So-
go. I want to go to California to go to the beach and watch the sun actually set on the ocean because that doesn't happen on the East Coast.
No, it doesn't. We got to just watch the sunrise.
Yeah,
Right, because the sun
Well,
sets,
maybe
you know,
we can
Do
go.
not
We can go over
believe
to
the
Tampa and watch it set.
Do not
What's the
believe the
note?
movies.
I don't
the
even know what
Red Hot
the
Chili
beach is
Peppers
scary.
said
Spoiled.
it best. The sun may rise in the east, but at
The
least
beach
it
is-
settles in a fine location. California forever, goodbye. Like it's
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry that you guys
Mm-mm.
don't live in the best place.
I
I
like
can't
the
help
chili.
that you all live in a shitty place
Mm-mm.
that's not.
I like chili peppers, but I do like having seasons.
Nice.
I don't want it to be warm all the time.
Mhm.
Come to Michigan.
Have
We
you
got
been
all
to
4 in a
LA?
day. Sometimes we get all 4 seasons
I
in a
want to
day.
go
You wait-
somewhere where the seasons change. I miss seeing the seasons change. That's one
Me
of
too.
the things I hate about Florida.
Highly
I never get to
overrated.
see it.
Y'all can keep the winter. I don't even need that. Mm-mm.
I like
I'm
wearing
good.
boots and a coat.
Bro, it's hot as hell or it's
Same.
cold as hell over here. There's no fucking in between.
You
You guys over here,
gotta-
you guys over here,
French
Yo,
coat.
you guys over here talking about
y'all-
oceans,
y'all-
bro. What's
Oh.
an ocean? I don't know what an ocean is over here. I'm landlocked as hell. So you guys better be,
You're not
you guys
even
better be
near the
lucky.
river. You're on
We
the
got
other side.
artificial beaches and they suck. You guys got the
Bro,
real
it's
thing.
good
So I don't want to
because
hear none of y'all
the ocean is scary,
complain.
bro.
Y'all got to leave
No,
with weed.
honestly,
I'm stuck
like,
in the middle. I'm
frankly-
around with rednecks. I got corn weed everywhere. Fucking sucks. Okay.
Man,
So I
Thank
don't
you
wanna hear-
for proving my point, Nick.
but no, honestly, I'd rather go back to Colorado because I
Bro,
love Colorado.
jellyfish.
I love being in the mountains.
But
I
Nick,
loved
but
Colorado.
Nick, you can go to the Ozarks. Can't you
Yeah,
go to the-
Ozarks is good. That's good.
Jellyfish,
Yeah.
bro.
Fucking,
Jellyfish.
I can go there. I go there like
Ozarks,
once every
my
2
nigga.
years. I can't take
Well,
vacations.
I
That's
can
what-
go to
all the
San
white people go.
Diego, San Francisco, Sacramento. I'm already in LA and Orange County. Basically, where y'all go to vacation is where I live.
Same here.
No, I don't need to
I
go to
was
Florida.
vacation in that fucking.
I can open an
Well,
oven and have the
worse,
same
bro.
experience and just turn around and go to Disney.
It's so boring out here. Our version of vacation is like
That's
going
true.
to Vegas for
That's
Florida.
true.
But Jackie, don't you want to see snow?
I've seen snow. I used to live in Missouri.
going
I
to
don't
Florida.
ever want to do that again. That's why I said Missouri is hell. It
I love
sucks.
snow. I love it
That's
when
not
it's.
snow.
I'm saying, you know, it sucks over here because our version of vacation is like going to
Oh,
Florida.
Annie
or
knows
going to Vegas.
snow.
Like,
Ain't no
we're
snow.
going to mild upgrades to what we are. So it
But
sucks.
they have Kansas City ribs.
I know barbecue's good. We all
I
nice and
didn't-
bad over here.
I didn't live on the Kansas. I lived on the other side. I lived on the St. Louis side. I didn't live in St. Louis. I lived in St. Charles. It's like a suburb of St. Louis. It sucks.
Oh.
I love Texas barbecue. It's so good.
Dude, I'll put it to you this way. I left that state and I was like, I'm not even going to fly over this bitch. In the off chance that something happens to the plane and I have to land in St. Louis, I will literally fly all the way around. I'm like, no, I'm done. I don't like that state at all. There's nothing redeemable about that place.
I moved to places because of food and coast. Food. You gotta have good food. And not every place has good food because I've known people that moved to Arizona. Remember when everybody was moving to Arizona? That was like a thing because they were like, you can get so much more out there for your money. Like
Yeah.
everybody I know
I
that moved
think
out
that's
there
a
said
Boston thing because nobody from here like wanted to do that. Like they don't even have ocean.
maybe it's more
What
like
was
an
I
East Coast
doing
thing. Because like most people I know that moved to Arizona, they said the food is really bad. They said like the houses and stuff, that stuff is cheaper and there's a lot of jobs, like in the Phoenix area. But they said the food
The thing about
sucks.
the
I
water,
can't.
you gotta think about the water. You gotta think about the water that they are mixing their food with. You know, on the West Coast, it is a different type of water, like for real. And I think it is something in that water that really that make these people think that the West Coast is the best coast for some reason. And
Oh no,
this
that's
this is the main like this is this. It's something in their water, like it's not right. And every time I taste it, this is why I can't. You know, I regurgitate it every time.
Yeah,
Because
California's
Okay,
running
what
out
is
of.
you listening to?
I don't know.
I'm listening to y'all like music to my
Vibing.
ears.
Yeah, California.
He's
Yeah,
This
vibing,
is
he's driving.
JB late at night.
This is crazy.
Welcome to
Um,
HL.
So
Ladies.
Matthew said,
I just
does your
like
oven
making
have to have been
I just like making
sandwiches?
it West Coast, man. I want more of y'all to move to the east and move to the Midwest because we're gonna
No.
need y'all over here when
Nope.
the revolution comes.
Okay, well y'all let me
Yeah.
send me a postcard. Let
We're
me
gonna
know
need
how
y'all
it
over
goes.
here
I'm
when
not
the revolution
moving
comes,
to
for
the
sure.
west or to the Midwest.
Oh,
or
Y'all
come
gonna
on,
be y'all
Jackie.
gonna be in Cali when the revolution comes. Come on, man. We in the valley. We can survive hurricanes and tornadoes. Y'all got like 2 more earthquakes. It's over.
You do know that the worst earthquake in the nation's history happened.
No,
I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's on something. The worst earthquakes in the U.S. U.S. history happened not on the San Andreas fault line, but on the New Madrid fault line, the one that he's sitting on. Yeah, look it up. RJ knows about history. He should be able to.
Oh,
tell
you're.
you.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
No,
that.
you're not sitting on it. He's sitting on it.
So is Rome, Michigan.
Does it go all the way up? It doesn't go all the way up to Michigan, does it?
Well, I'm from
The
Michigan.
New Madrid fault line?
I'm not sure.
It's in the middle of the country. It's like it's Missouri.
Well, you know what? I
Tennessee.
ain't gotta worry about one next week. I know that.
What?
What? Now what? I ain't gotta worry about one next week.
Okay. I don't have to worry about one
Now
next
what?
week either. Ours
You just
vets
had
all the
one
time.
today.
So
Like
fun fact, the New Madrid fault line lets off a really bad earthquake every 250 to 300 years. We are at about 255. So just saying.
So you're saying there's hope. You're saying there's hope.
Yes. So Matthew said, but does your oven have Cuban
Okay,
sandwiches?
so
No, because I don't know if you know like the diagram of like Latino nations going around the coast. So yes, Florida is Cuba or has, Cuba, but I'm in California. We have Mexicans and like pretty much the rest of Latin America. So I'm good. We have tacos. Like
I love
LA,
tacos.
we get tacos all the time.
Tacos.
Yeah, like actual tacos, not like we also
Tacos
have
overrated.
like El Taco,
Tacos
but we have
overrated.
like real tacos.
That was my
But
stripper
I,
name back in the day.
but you don't
Yeah,
have
real
like,
tacos are good. Real tacos
but
are
I
good. I ain't
can't
gonna
go
lie.
there for
Real
like,
tacos are good. I ain't gonna lie. You
can't
fucked
go
up.
there for seafood or
I'm a
like
taco.
clam chowder.
Girl, I love
Oh,
me
you know
some
what sounds
gumbo.
good right now, Savvy? Is a lobster roll.
Me? No.
Yes, see, that's why I can't leave the East. I can't leave the Northeast because I won't get good lobster rolls anywhere else in this country.
You're
Yeah, see, when I
probably
visit-
right. I don't eat
No.
fish, so I don't care. That doesn't apply to me at all.
Yeah, when I visit family
I don't
down
eat any
south,
kind
I
of
always
fish
gain
or
weight.
seafood or anything like that.
Oh my
You know
God.
why? Because fish are friends, not food. That's why.
Fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
Bullshit.
Not food.
They about to be the only thing we
It's
got
for finding Nemo.
left in a minute.
Fish are friends, not food.
Thank you guys for the super chats. I'm not sure if anybody said it lately, but thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
love
Robin
me some
said North
gumbo.
Carolina has beautiful beaches and mountains. That sounds awesome.
I know.
Send me
It
Great
also-
place to live.
I
I-
lived in
I'm
North
gonna be on the
Carolina.
beaches
Those
here.
beaches are not that beautiful.
Send me pictures of North Carolina.
The
No,
Appalachians, they're too flat.
The beaches in North Carolina, like the water is brown. And so it's not the same. It's not like if you want to compare it to like Florida beaches, it's not the same thing. The beaches in Florida are way better than the beaches in North Carolina.
It depends.
No, I'm for
You're
real.
right.
I don't know. I mean, they're
I'm for
pretty. It
real.
can
Jackie
be
is
pretty
the aqua
rowdy on the
woman
West
left.
Coast. Like honestly, the beaches in Florida on the West
Beaches in
Coast of
Michigan
Florida are kind of
And they smell like
like the
pee.
Gulf on the Gulf Coast.
Oh, really?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I went to Panama.
depends.
Beaches
because,
smell
like-
pee. all of them.
What the hell?
Depends on where you are. Like, and there's like the East Coast is those beaches are a lot nicer than the West Coast. But I mean, there are some nice West Coast beaches. Like Clearwater Beach is really nice. But I'd
I've
much
been
rather be
there.
in like Sebastian or Cocoa Beach or like
The beaches in North
uh,
Carolina, you mainly go
Jacksonville
there.
Beach.
Yeah, the beaches in North Carolina, you kind of go there to party.
Yeah.
Like that's why you go. I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, you can go to the beach and stuff, but most people kind of go there to party. Like they have like bike week and stuff like that. Like that's kind of why you go there. But like the water's like brown. I remember the first time I saw that I was like, why is the water like brown?
That's kind of
He
gross.
be getting crunk on those beaches, Sabby.
I'm crunk right now.
We all know,
Because
JB.
that's socialism,
We know, baby.
Sabby. That's socialism. That's socialism out there.
I had my
Do
days.
you not know that the West Coast is a socialist? It's a socialist society, and they give you brown water.
Blasphemy.
JB for president.
Oh no, y'all want me to be president. I'll be the first one assassinated. It's gonna be like crazy. Everybody's like, no, he wants to seize all the means of production and give it to the workers. You're goddamn right, I want to.
Someone told me
Oh, you
earlier today on the stream, they said FHL for Congress. Just let you know.
So
Somebody said
Andy,
that.
I'm holding this in tomorrow's the Canadian election, right?
The 20th. So it's
Monday.
Tuesday, I think. Oh no, it's Monday. You're correct.
Y'all seen what Obama? Oh yeah.
Vote
Who was that we
NDP.
just talking about what Obama?
I know.
Obama
Vote
came out.
NDP.
Obama came out with Justin.
Or Greens.
Yeah.
What did you say,
I knew he
Rum?
was
What
gonna
about
do that.
Obama?
He came out for Justin. All of them
Oh,
came
Justin
out for
Trudeau?
Justin, the Democrats of America. Yeah. So we will see how that go.
Wait, who came out for Justin Trudeau?
Obama.
Very.
I knew Obama and
Obama.
Hillary did, and Bernie Sanders came out for John Singh today.
Jamit
Thanks,
Jamit
Tommy.
Singh, yeah. Jamit Singh.
No, it's the same story, different country. Like, oh my God, bro. I'm so tired of this.
Jamit
fucking
Singh.
stuff. I'm this guy. I'm this type of Democrat. Oh, shut the fuck up.
And by far, he's
Canada
been-
has
he's the
good
most trusted.
poutine.
Go ahead, Sally,
Also
sorry.
true.
Good
Canada has
protein?
good poutine, and they have this thing called Schwartz. And for me, it's all about the food.
Poutine.
Is that from a sci-fi
It is.
novel? What the hell did you just say? What are those words?
Poutine. It is French fries. It is French fries with gravy and cheese curds.
Oh, that's nasty. Y'all
White
disgusting.
cheese
Oh,
curds.
shit.
Good.
No. I
Jackie,
can't
you
even-
can get it made so many different ways. You can get
Nope.
poutine with chicken,
Nope.
poutine with pulled
First of
pork,
all, the word poutine sounds nasty.
Amazing.
It sounds like you're saying something feminine that should not be aired publicly.
No.
Okay?
You're
I know
thinking
some
about-
Give me a poutine.
When you
I
talk
need
about
those.
what's in it,
you're
Like
thinking about-
Andy can vouch for this. I need some Timmy's. If I could drink coffee right now, I would want all my Timmy's. I need
Yes.
some Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons coffee double.
what is Tim Hortons?
It's
It's
our
a coffee shop.
Starbucks.
Coffee
They,
and big
they
shop.
have them in like upstate
This
New
one time.
York too.
Tim Horton, here's a who?
Yeah, and I think Michigan too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
Michigan.
Michigan.
JB is having a different chat than everybody else is. I don't even know where. Yeah.
Yes, we're a pilgrim. Tim Hortons for the win.
Poutine.
And beaver tails.
No, that sounds gross.
Oh yeah, your tails.
I'm gonna send
Meg.
you a
Nyama bars.
No, please don't. I don't. That sounds
Have you
really
ever
gross.
had
Like
You
I'm
ever
from the
had
East
cheese
Coast of
fries?
Canada.
Yes. Oh,
Have I ever had what?
Have you ever had cheese fries?
Of course, obviously. Yeah.
It's kind of like
Put some
that.
gravy
but-
on it.
Put a little gravy on it. It's the same
That's
thing.
nasty. No, what is wrong with y'all? Don't do that.
It's
Put
not.
gravy on it.
Oh my god, Matthew!
No.
Yes, ketchup
No.
chips. Yes, Matthew,
Yeah.
ketchup chips. Oh my god,
Okay.
ketchup
They do.
chips.
In Canada,
sounds
they have
gross.
these ketchup chips.
No, they
you
are
are
delicious. Ketchup
sounds
chips are
disgusting.
absolutely
What's our Jackie
delicious.
here?
Yes, you can't.
No.
You can
Ketchup
say
chips
it
are
sounds
the
gross,
best
Oh.
thing ever.
But unless
Y'all
you
just
eat
letting
it,
me know.
you try
Keep
it.
my ass right here. Don't even go. Don't even
They
move.
got good
Just
food.
Stay right here.
Hey, have y'all had have you guys tried boiled peanuts?
I have. Yeah.
People sell boiled peanuts on the side of the road here in Florida, everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, boiled peanuts are so good. Oh.
Go to any hood. and
Y'all
you'll
not
find
know
them.
how to like eat real food? Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like,
Y'all
all
like-
the
like-
shit that y'all are talking about.
Bro,
Y'all
you
like
cook
a-
a burger, man. Make a steak.
Y'all like
No,
a
y'all-
like
fries.
No, if
Y'all
you
like
get
salt?
actual ketchup fries from Canada, try them. They are delicious.
Mm.
You
You
they
know,
are
we
what
have
you
fries and
expect it.
ketchup here.
I've
You
had
can get
no,
ketchup
I've
and
had
fries anywhere.
like I've had family send them to me from Canada or bring them down whenever they visit, and I've had my friends try them. They're like, what is this nonsense? They tasted it and they were like, this is a revelation. I've never tasted anything so good.
Listen, I need to go back to Montreal. Listen, Andy and Meg, in Canada they have these chips called All Dressed.
Yes,
Oh yeah, all dress are so good.
it's like an everything bagel.
Yes,
Mm,
guys,
so
it's
yummy.
so good.
They're the
For me,
best.
it's all
yeah.
about the food. It's all about the food.
Welcome to
And
the
we have real
FHL
beer.
cooking channel.
We have real beer.
Yes, that's
Yeah, I don't
Congratulations.
care. I don't care where I go as long as they have.
You know
As long
how
as they
like
have
the
candy
Smirnoff
corn.
ices here
As
are
long
like
as
malt. They're like
as long
malt
as they have
liquor.
candy corn.
In Canada, they're
I
actual
love
vodka.
yeah, they're vodka. They're very good.
Wait.
Do you know why American beers like making love in a canoe? It's fucking close to water.
Rome likes candy corn? What the hell?
Rome, get the fuck out of here.
You
Hell
can't
yeah,
put
hell
that
yeah. I'm evil.
Not one of y'all have
I'm
said
evil. Of course
anything
I
that I
like candy
eat.
corn.
We don't care.
Not one of you.
Jackie, one day I'm gonna get you to try poutine.
Nope. No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Molson is the
Just by the
Nice.
description.
Love
Nope.
Molson.
I'm good.
Oh, Jackie,
Just
have you
French
had a
fries.
Jackie? Have you had a Paxty?
It's just French fries.
Bless you.
Have you had a
Sabby,
Paxty?
one day we're gonna go and get poutine.
I don't even know what you said, RJ.
Good poutine.
What do you eat, Jackie? I eat a lot of things. I like Indian food. I like Thai food. I used to
Indian's good.
love Mexican food when I was a kid, but I think I ate too much of it because now I'm like, I've always like. had that.
Y'all
I
have
eat
Mediterranean food.
Italian
That shit's good
food.
as hell.
We have everything here. Because like any part of in LA, there's a part of everywhere. So you can go someplace where okay, you know what? I'm gonna take y'all's word for it, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Alright, there's a little bit of a debate in the
Yep.
chat here. Hold on. Okay, guys, Molson is awesome. Labatt is meh. Alexander Keats is amazing.
Are these poets? What are you talking about?
They're beers in Canada.
Oh,
We're having a debate about Canadian beer. It's like Molson is good, Labatt is meh, and Alexander Keats is amazing.
Keys on tap.
I don't drink beer, so
Yo,
Yeah,
no,
Alexander
in
Keats on
Canada they gave me a lid for my cup, and I was like, I don't need a sippy cup. But they put a lid on top of your beer, and I was like, why? They're like, this is how we do it here. It was
this
weird.
is how we do it.
They don't want you to spill the golden amber.
That sounds nasty. What are you talking about down there, Andy?
You don't want. You have to.
Have
Put
you been
Maybe
talking
driving
about
right
You
now.
don't spill any as you're transporting it. You don't spill any of the goodness.
But it looked like a sippy cup.
I think he's been reading Forgiven Chi too many times. I don't know. LA pizza sucks. Okay. There's more to life than pizza. We
No!
Oh, that's hot take right
Savvy.
there.
we don't care. Like it's
Savvy did
you
not
realize,
like
like in
You know what?
LA, we
I
can
don't-
eat like anything. So I don't. If you only
I
live on
haven't been there.
pizza,
They ain't got no
Like-
Italians over there. That's why.
Ooh.
I heard New
Whipple
York
dingle-
pizza suck.
Whipple dingle Weedle
I heard New
Puffin.
York pizza
I'm
suck.
trying
They got
that
the
vegan
best
food.
pizza.
Oh,
Eat some good pizza.
pepperoni cheese.
So I will say the one thing that St. Louis does well is pizza. They have a place called Emo's. And you know what makes it the best? It's the thin crust, and they cut it into squares, and they use Parmesan cheese, or not Parmesan. They use provolone cheese.
Oh,
That's amazing. They like a mix of provolone and other stuff, and like that's really good. I like that. And then they have really good toasted
that'd be
ravioli.
good.
That person say he eats grasshoppers, and my reaction to that is, bro, that's a strong flex. But that's a weird flex, bro. But, hey, you can do you, bro.
And why did
can do
you
bro.
decide to share that with us?
That's a
Wait,
strong
are we sure
flex,
it's
man.
not
Call that
like?
flex.
Are we sure they're talking about actual grasshoppers, not like grasshopper cookies?
He just had to remind people who on top of the food chain. I feel you, bro. Sometimes I get
My
primed
nigga
with
deep
it.
as hell in the south.
He had to remind them
So-
who on top of the food.
I heard
Here's the
scorpions
question:
are pretty good.
What are
Nigga, in the
everyone's
trenches.
pizza toppings? What are everyone's pizza toppings? What do you like on
Pineapple
your
and
pizza?
black olives.
Ew, get the fuck out of here.
All I know it ain't I know it ain't grass.
Boy, I will whoop your ass.
What's wrong with you, Jackie?
RJ, you.
Pepperoni.
My favorite pizza toppings, I like pepperoni, bacon, mushrooms, and onions.
Meat lovers.
Nice.
No, that's gross.
Meat lovers is good.
All of it.
Nick,
Hawaiian.
Pepperoni is
Hawaiian-
overrated.
Hawaiian
That's
pizza.
all I gotta say. I like onions, jalapenos, sausage, any kind of meat except pepperoni, because pepperoni sucks.
I like pepperoni on
Does
my
Abby
pizza.
like pepperoni?
I like
Okay.
I like
Right, Rome?
bacon on my pizza. I like pineapple on my pizza.
No, not the pineapple.
You fuck with us, bro.
Yo, what is up with y'all these motherfucking pineapples?
It's dessert.
JB.
Leroy feels me.
I put candy corn on my pizza if I want.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Don't judge me.
Right.
I don't know what comic book taste buds mean.
I live my life how I want, and I don't give. Look, I'm almost 30 years old, and I'll be damned if I let a panel of.
Bro, you about to ruin our reputation, bro.
Ooh, you're
Judge
almost
me.
30 years old.
Oh, you're up with the big leagues now. You're rolling
Laugh
with
and
the
Gen
big
X.
dogs. Okay, my favorite toppings on pizza are going to be pepperoni, sausage, onions, jalapenos, mushrooms,
Nice.
olives, green peppers. Just throw the whole salad on there too. You know.
Drag it through the garden.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
What about you, Andy?
Yes.
I'm a meat lovers and green olives guy.
Nice. Or Jackie already said pineapple and black olive.
And feta
Yeah, I
cheese.
do. Yeah, and I do
Oh, we gotta-
pepperoni. I do pepperoni, beef, sausage, green pepper, and roasted red pepper.
Meg doesn't want to live long. That's the
And
thing.
sometimes-
She wants
You want to live right.
She doesn't care how long. She just wants it to be tasty.
And
That's
sometimes roasted garlic.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mm.
Ooh.
The garlic is good.
Yes, as
We got-
long as you don't have to
Shiver.
kiss anybody. Yeah.
Hey, that motherfucking edible is eating JB ass.
Yo.
RJ, did you have any other questions you wanted to ask her? Or are we just going completely off now?
No, it's fine. Not really. This is actually fun. It's like someone in
I
the
ain't saying
chat
pause,
mentioned
nigga.
like pizza
I ain't
places that they
Say
liked.
pause. I ain't
These are the
saying no
ones in
homo.
Michigan,
Fuck
actually.
that.
We got Jet's Pizza. That's kind of like famous. Known for their deep dish, crunchy crust. Also, Buddy's Pizza is very popular as well.
Dish.
In terms of pizza places, my favorites right now, I love Aubrey's Pizza. I love their calzones. I also love.
Bro, y'all make me hungry,
I also
bro.
love
You're always smoking.
Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
Do they
shit.
deliver?
Wait, which ones? Yeah, they all deliver.
Okay.
I take offense, gamer. I take offense.
Why?
Don't take offense.
Gamer. I like
He
gamer
didn't like
for
pineapple.
Give offense.
Because he doesn't
Don't
like
take offense.
pineapple.
I don't like pineapple either.
I love pineapple, just not on
I
pizza.
take offense, Sabby. Throwdown time.
I'm sorry, it's not sweet enough.
Wait, how is pineapple not sweet enough? Pineapple's the sweetest thing ever.
No,
Like
Yeah,
I can
pineapple-
drink pineapple juice.
Now I want a
without-
pina colada.
It, ha-
JB
it has
is the
that
sweetest thing
tangy
ever.
part.
I know.
Yeah, pineapple has very good qualities. It tastes very well. It's very healthy. Makes other stuff taste better.
It
Okay.
has
Why?
that tang.
I love pineapple,
Get
just
right
not
out
on
of here, Christian Gomez.
RJ, you a
What other
freaky ass
stuff are you
nigga.
talking about, RJ?
I'm not a fan of eating things that try to eat me back.
I will
Okay,
eat you back.
Griffin. Cool flex. Sure.
Hey, you know what
I'll
I'm
be
saying?
back.
But you gotta be kinky like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Sabby's gonna go get some pizza right now.
Y'all make me hungry.
Get enough for
She
all
just
of
said
us.
she'll be
Abby.
back. She's gonna get pizza.
I have to get a beer.
Oh, you gotta get a beer. See, and
We
I
want
like,
you, Sabby. Drink one for me, too.
I came to grace y'all with my presence because I haven't eaten anything today. But here we
I
are
need to
talking about pizza and shit. I don't want pizza. Like, even though we've been talking about pizza, I still don't want it. I don't know what I want, but
Order
I
some
don't want
chicken.
pizza.
I get you
Go.
some poutine.
I want some
Now,
kettle
see,
corn.
Meg's gonna sit here. One of the only white people on here gonna tell a black woman to get some fried chicken. I see you, Meg.
Oh,
I did not say fried chicken. I said chicken.
remember
I
that
did
one
not say
time
fried.
with Meg with chicken?
Get some chicken wings.
Chicken.
I like buffalo wings. That's me.
Ooh, yeah.
I
I
love
can go
buffalo
I like.
wings.
I
And
like
when
my
you
wings
eat it,
naked.
and when
I
you
don't
I
like
eat
never
Hungry.
said fried chicken, though. I
Hungry,
never
so.
said fried.
Y'all make me hungry. I'm gonna get something
I
to
know.
eat.
it, sing like the
I
Popeyes
haven't eaten
lady
all
when
day.
you
It's
eat it.
8:00 something.
Thank you guys for 10,000
10,000
subs. Thank you guys. I love.
Next
appreciate
time
you
we're
guys.
done, we're gonna go get
So
some.
I am about to get something to eat. You guys can stay. I'm about to get something to eat. Thank you guys for watching.
So next up is Rockfin. So everybody, thank you for the 10K on YouTube, and now we need to get Rockfin to 10K.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't worry, J7, we're coming. Twitter will be after Rockfin.
Yep. And then we can talk more about masturbation.
Okay. Thank you guys. Bye. I'm leaving. I'm getting something to eat. I don't know what the hell is wrong with JB and Rome. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
What are you even doing, Rome?
Nobody knows. Don't ask him. He might answer. We don't need to
know.
We are Rome right now in the same
the
zone.
It's gonna be the Rome, JB, and RJ after
the other.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all don't get us demonetized right as we hit 10,000.
I'm not trying to get us demonetized.
No promises.
Yeah, right. What he said.
If it was anybody, it was JB ass.
Well, man,
That's true. Rome's barely talked. Rome's barely talked the entire stream.
I should have been more like Rome, because then I probably wouldn't have got us demonetized.
All right, y'all have fun. I'm seriously gonna go eat because I haven't eaten all day.
I love all y'all. You guys are beautiful.
Have some good
smart
food,
people.
Jackie.
Recycle the black
Thank
dollar.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. JB, what are you doing, boy?
Yo, okay, so a follower on Twitter sent me this really good shit, and I was just like,
boy.
okay. So I'm just like, hey, okay, let me try it out. But I tried it out a couple times. It didn't really have much effect. But this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna take 6 and see how it goes. And now,
Oh, boy.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, boy.
goodness.
Do you know your limits?
No,
do you
because
know
this
your
is
limits?
literally like my 7th or 8th time actually partaking in cannabis. So.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight. I can only do 25 milligrams at a time.
I just did 60.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Feeling funky.
You have no idea. But thank you guys real much for this show. It was wonderful. You guys are amazing people. Huh?
We should wait for Sabby to get back before we leave.
That's true.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just
She's gonna come back
That
and-
makes me like, I'm by myself here. What happened?
Yeah, with a beer for Meg and
Yes. She needs to
Yeah.
drink beer for me. Because I can't have any.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to talk about now.
Some guy on Rockfin said we need to calm JB.
Never.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
cannot
guys.
tame him.
Yeah, make sure you stream Lil Nas X, Montero, that just dropped.
Oh yeah, I saw the music, one of the music videos. That thing was a whole mood.
You know what? I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
he's a
lie.
serve.
I never even heard that song or anything from him. But I just like him because he make homophobic people mad, and like he did a lot of people. Like I just I like the controversy. So he make the people I don't like mad. So,
Yeah, I like how he be
you don't
pissing
like
off
that.
Boozy. Boozy be mad as hell.
Oh yeah, well, more jealous.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not the
Oh,
swinging
yeah.
the dicks. Y'all
Okay.
swinging
Yeah.
dicks all in the.
I just
I'm
like
like,
that.
oh,
I love,
Boozy.
I like.
JB is he's not past this limit, but he's having a great time.
I like
How many
the
different
Montero.
accents can JB do? Let's find out.
Oh, I have no idea. Now you're putting me on the spot here. You're putting me on the spot. No.
You do yours, I'll do mine. I'm pretty good at Irish.
I'll be right back.
I wish I was as accurate as some people think I am, but I am not. Maybe I
like
should
the-
should try to test out.
We have a good
the
time here at
somebody from
FHL.
Wakanda.
That's just true. We have a good time here at FHL.
Yeah. We're still alive.
We talk about
I know.
politics. We talk in accents.
We're still
We
alive.
just have a good time.
we talk about food.
We talk about food. Yeah.
Why are we still alive?
Guess we're waiting on Sabby.
Yeah,
Oh.
we can't leave with without letting Savvy say goodbye.
Yeah.
Went to get a beer.
I learned a new urban dictionary term thanks to Lil Nas X today, because in his promo, because he was giving birth to Montero and his bussy water broke. So that was interesting.
You sure he
What the
just
hell I
wasn't
just walked
douching?
in on? What the? Who gave birth to what? To who?
Lil
who
Nas
water
X.
broke?
FHL now stands for Flying High Leftists.
Yeah, like Patti LaBelle. If a teeny weeny bird.
Sabi, we're trying to see how many accents JB can do. I'm now doing my Irish accent.
No.
I'm not doing my Irish accent just so I can see what you can do.
Oh no, you can't be doing Irish accents without me, because we have to do it together. It's kind of like a Jamaican accent.
Jamaican. I used to live in Ireland.
Different. That sounds a little bit more Jamaican.
Yeah,
when you really hear it. Yes.
Yeah, more like a Jamaican accent along with the Irish accent, I go to Ireland and watch with my Irish Spring, and then I go to Jamaica and get my jerk chicken with a Jamaican accent. You mix away between both.
That's hilarious, my friend.
Rome, are you okay over there?
I think he's cracking up over there.
Somebody said Rome went from like sativa to indica.
Yeah, he's cracking up over there.
That sounds like a black girl's name. Sativa.
Yeah,
Where
like
Pilgrim? I believe that's what we would call the Black Irish. It's Jamaican Irish.
Yeah.
It's a version of Black Irish, I suppose.
Oh, Sabby, you're muted.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Oh, and look, Sabby, I could shake it like a soul shaker, but trust me, you don't want to see it. I make the brown shake, girl.
Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker.
No,
man, you should see
JB.
me in a pair of fishnets out here. I'll be making it work.
Listen, I can't have
Make
JB,
that money, JB.
I can't have JB and Steve Grumbine come on my show at the same time ever again.
Oh, geez.
Because people in the chat were obsessed with them. People were like, "Girl, bring Steve on again. He's fine." JB, I forgot you were this handsome. I was looking at the chat and I was like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll see it in my high face. I ain't see it.
Can't have it happen again. I can't bring you guys on. I can't bring Rob on again. This is just ridiculous. Like the comments in the chat. I'm like, you guys stop it. Stop it. Stop flirting with my guests.
Hey, some people
That's
be
funny.
sexy as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, man, ask the question of why can't Meg have beer? Like, Savvy's drinking a beer from me because, so, a couple weeks ago, I got the first shot of the COVID vaccine, and I had a bad reaction to it. It has messed up my heart ever since then, so I can't have any stimulants right now. I don't have any caffeine or alcohol right now.
Oh, Meg's an anti-vaxxer. She's a right winger.
Uh-oh.
Not
You heard
even.
that?
If you want to,
Get her on the
if you,
Joe Rogan show. Get her on the Joe Rogan
Nicki
show. Get her on
Minaj.
Fox News. Get her on the Tucker show. Get her. You heard that her balls.
like, I'm not
her balls-
anti-vaccine. I took the vaccine. Just, I advocate anyone to get the vaccine who feels it is right for them. But I'm not up for coercion. Don't take put anything in your body that people are coercing you to put into your body. And assess your risks. I assessed my risks. I thought it was a good idea. Turns out it was not a good idea for me.
Talk to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor, yeah.
Dang, Meg, you're giving us a Fauci ouchie.
The more you
Don't
know.
No,
trust your
he's the
doctor.
sex.
Don't
He's
trust
the-
your doctor because they're blocked by paywalls by the insurance companies. Don't trust them. Trust your instinct.
No,
You
he's
bounce
the-
through doctors until you find one. Or at least
They
one
said
that's gonna
Dr.
be like,
Fauci is.
you know, cool.
Dr. Fauci
They said
is...
Dr. Fauci is the sexiest man alive.
Ugh.
That's what they said.
He just makes liberals come. That's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not always a good
He's
thing.
cashing in. He's cashing in.
Mhm.
All about the money.
All about the bills.
All about the
It's
money,
Friday,
money,
guys.
money.
It's Friday.
You're absolutely right, and I too am a Friday.
It's Friday,
My man
Friday. Gotta
Oh, no,
get
no,
down
no, no,
on
no.
Friday. For the
RJ,
weekend.
you can have a nice voice though.
Oh, thank you.
You can sing.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, absolutely.
And you can be the backup. You can be the deep voice nigga in the background. But
Do-do-do. Should-do-do-do.
No, JB, do the whole like what is it? From all the R&B groups, they have a bass guy who does that speech. You could do the speech and be like, "Girl, you know when you left me, you know my heart hurt, girl. You left me crying." You
Me,
can
you
do
never
it.
been in love like I've been in love.
I'm just a sucker for your love.
Oh,
sucker
man.
for love. Sucker
Oh my
sucker
God.
for love, baby.
He's gonna be like Luther Vandross. They're gonna be like, hold on, ain't this nigga gay?
That's something we have in common, apparently.
Listen, when Boys to Men go back on tour, because you know it's just 3 of them now, right? Because Michael, they had disagreements. You could
I
be
thought
the
it was-
Michael. You could be Michael's replacement. All you need is a cane. You already got the voice. And just say, "Girl."
Oh, I love it at Christmas
Girl.
time.
Girl.
Let it snow. Let it
All those
snow.
times you walked out on me, girl. That hurt, girl. That hurt my heart.
You hurt my heart. Oh, by the way, Stabby, I noticed. I don't know what accent it really is, but every single time I hear you speak, your accent is thick. Especially when you say "on," and I'm just like, every single time she's like, "Guys, what's going on?"
Yeah,
And I'm
what's
always
going on?
saying it
What's
with her. I'm
going
like,
on?
"On." I'm
Not a
just like,
Boston
yo, that accent is thick, and I'm just like, man, I'm living for her accent. It's just like everything.
I've
that
been
a-
here
is
for
that
over
Boston?
10. I've been here for 10 years now. And it's
Yeah.
starting to rub off on me. I had to catch myself the other night when I was talking about Nina Turner, and I accidentally said Nina, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I heard that.
I was like, "No,
Much-
no."
No,
My
I get
cheeks
that
hurt.
way I get that way sometimes when I'm talking to my family in Nova Scotia. Is like every now and again my Canadian comes out.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Right?
Especially
So
on like
you
certain
gotta-
words like out, sorry.
So Meg and
sorry.
Andy, are you Habs fans?
No.
I have to ask.
You know my
Damn, he said
favorite
that
hockey
quick as
team
hell.
is?
Alright.
The Bruins.
I grew up as a Habs fan. Now I'm a Lightning
Boston-
fan.
I'm a Boston fan.
I'm a have-nots fan.
That's
There are
good,
some
JB.
Habs.
That's good.
Sorry.
Have not.
There
Dad
are
joke
Habs
for the
and
day.
Habs nots.
Yo, I got booed walking down the street with the Bruins, a Bruins shirt on, because we were going to. It was Bruins and Habs, and we were going to the game, and they were booing us down the street.
This was in
That was
Boston?
It was in
Oh, that was in Montreal.
Oh,
Next-
you were in Montreal.
Man, fuck
Okay.
that. Next time, carry tomatoes and throw it at their ass. Fuck that. Take up for
I
yourself.
mean, most
Fabby. You ain't
of
gotta
the
take that shit.
family. No, most of my family that, as far as I know, are mostly Leafs fans. They're all Toronto fans.
Yeah.
That was me.
So basically, like the Toronto Maple Leafs are kind of like the Chicago Cubs of hockey.
Yeah, the last cup they won was in 1967.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
never thought I would like hockey ever. I was like
I
like
love
with my
hockey.
husband before we were like husband and wife when we first started dating. He was like, "You want to go to Bruins game?" And I was like, "Hockey?" And then he took me to a Bruins game, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "They just go up to each other and punch each other like this."
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
like,
hockey
this
is so much
happened.
fun. I like when
Yeah,
they
no,
check
they-
them against the wall. That's,
Yes.
that's
All right, so
great.
the one
Like
thing I'll say about Boston is it is Celtics, not Celtics. Celtics,
Celt-
RC.
What's the Celtics?
You got to come here and tell people that,
I'm
man.
sorry,
It is
RJ. You're not about
Celtic.
to just go over. You're not about to just say that, RJ. You're
What?
not about to just say that and go past like you ain't just say. What the fuck you just say, bro?
What are you talking about?
Toronto? No,
No,
it's not silent.
nigga. What'd you say? What'd you say? Something about a
Toronto?
wall?
Check him against the wall.
The hockey is awesome live. Like, if you have a chance to go to a hockey game live, oh,
It was
I've-
fun.
I've
It was
been-
fun.
I've been Bruins fan
yeah.
since Bobby Orr.
Yeah, I had a friend
Yeah.
who had season tickets to Lightning, and she took me with her. Then, man, that was fun.
Remember, I went to my first hockey game at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. You know,
Yeah.
Michigan. Detroit is the
Red
home
Wings.
of hockey town. So
Who
Red
did
Wings.
who did they
We were
play?
great back then.
Oh yeah, that's one of the first original hockey teams.
Yeah, we were great
Right.
back then. We're trash now, but we were great. Detroit sports it's terrible being a Detroit sports fan. Lions suck, Tigers suck, Red Wings suck, Michigan sucks, State sucks. We suck at everything, you know. So
Not the college teams though.
yes, especially the college teams.
Didn't
They
Michigan used
choke-
to be
They
good?
choke artists. I don't even watch football, and I know that they choke artists.
Man, Red Wings used to be awesome.
Oh, the Red Wings. Oh, they were guaranteed. Like they were
Yeah.
so great. They
Yeah,
held up the
all
pride
the
of
time.
Detroit because the Lions they choke every year. You know, it's just it's hard being a
Should have
Detroit
kept.
sports fan.
Yes, if it
Should have
wasn't
held
for
on to
if it
Megatron.
wasn't for Cleveland.
Celtics
Oh
have
yeah,
really-
we were slightly
Megatron.
better than Cleveland. See, Cleveland made us look like we weren't completely shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one. That's the biggest cheer at Ford Field is at least we're not Cleveland.
Yeah, I agree. Cleveland is so good now. Like that's
Yep.
Oh, they got Baker Mayfield. I mean, they got two great running backs. I mean, their defense is great. And then we got fucking bite your kneecaps off head coach. And I wanted to just shoot myself. Dan Campbell is fucking trash. Like he's like, I want guys who can go out there and bite your kneecaps off. And I'm just like, oh my god. We went from Jim Caldwell, who brought us to the playoffs, and we lost a couple of times, to fucking Matt Patricia, who was fucking ass. And then we go to bite your kneecaps off.
He came from me.
Who, Matt? Oh,
Well, not
fuck
from
him.
me personally, but he came.
What happened?
You have an illegitimate child, Savvy?
No,
What happened?
Matt Patricia came from the Patriots, man. They sent him over there, and he was like, "Yay, I get a chance to get a head coaching position." I didn't think he was ready. I was right.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
we
the
got your
problem
boy
is
Brady
that-
now.
The problem is like
Your boy Brady is
Bill
down here in
Belichick-
Tampa now.
Yeah, Bill Belichick is a great coach, but his coaching tree is ass, except for Tom Flo. Not Tom. Who's the head coach of the Miami Dolphins? Except for him, like all the other coaches are trash under Bill
I don't
Belichick.
know.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm a-
true.
Brian Flores. It's Brian Flores. There we go.
I'm gonna
No,
head out.
we would-
I gotta get going. Yeah, it's midnight here, and I had dialysis earlier.
Yeah, you look tired.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it is
and you're
midnight.
high. And you're high, so you need some sleep.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah, kicked in.
I
did
can
it?
imagine.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is. And I'm a little drained because I've been walking and talking all day.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
I
makes me.
wanted to order pizza with poutine and ketchup chips on it, and a beaver tail and Tim Hortons coffee.
Yeah, that's what we call Canadian pizza.
All right,
Get some
everybody.
Niamo
Good night,
bars
buddy.
for dessert.
Exactly. Okay, I've got a little doggy
Thanks,
to go
you
take
guys.
care of.
Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys, for 10,000. Yay!
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Have fun. Masturbate properly. Treat yourself well. Suck a dick. Bye.